Uh-huh. Hello, everybody. It says we're live. This is episode 92 of Friday Night Bricks. And yes, this is a week before Valentine's Day. And yes, I probably plan on streaming on Valentine's Day. We'll see who we get. I'm hoping we'll get more people this week, as next week will probably be a little bit tougher to get people. That's a good thing I actually was paying attention to the other screen. I did mute the chat. So yeah, tonight I'm probably going to talk a little about CMFs probably. I did pick up some of the green ones. Series 19, I found a bunch the other day. I don't know what else we'll talk about. We'll talk a little bit, probably maybe talk about the wonderful Brick World Masters show a little bit. Obviously, if people haven't watched it, the nice thing is it will be playing again on Saturday night on Fox, which is tomorrow night. So
I believe it is also on Hulu.
Oh, is it? Okay. That's good. That's good to know. I mean, obviously I did talk to some of my customers and stuff about the show, and they're like, oh yeah, I kind of forgot about that. And so it's kind of those things where, oh, okay. It does kind of happen, you know. We all get busy, so kind of good. And those of you that are noticing, we do have pink buckets on our head. This is we are part of the Pink Bucket Nation. And so we're missing that really cool sticker that says Pink Bucket Nation. And I haven't been creative enough to maybe I guess I could take some that, you know, maybe rather than Craggle, maybe just get some double-sided tape and just do it. Maybe it's some clear plates or something. Unless Bricksmith is willing to send out some more stickers, you know. But yeah, so let's see. I gotta remove my chat. Brick Vibe is here. Pretty good. Did you how was Vibe tonight? You got my message right of my email address, I hope.
Hi, Vibe.
Because it did go out today. I dropped it off after I texted you that one time, so I mean, obviously, I don't want to put your address up there, but I did take a picture of the box, and it is gone. It is on its way to your location. So I'm gonna go ahead and close that. So yeah, so that's good. That's good. Yeah, you can send payment whenever. Obviously, the sooner the better. Obviously, you know, that was kind of a big chunk spending on that, but that's good. So let's see here. I'm trying to figure out where I need to go. I need to go to. We might have Jim from Colorado on this week. He did kind of ask how to get involved in the craziness we had last week, and so he might join us a little bit. So we'll see. Sounds good. Other than that, I mean, obviously the only really things on the horizon for me for shows is I think there's a library show coming up in Beloit. I think, actually, you know what? Where's my calendar? I think that's coming up here. I think that's next month. So, got some plain paper. And let's see here. So, yeah, let's see. I think part of the castle, yeah, in March in Beloit. And then April is Brick World Milwaukee. So, the whole castle will be there. Hey, Kittenville. How's Kittenville tonight? And I know I did send out the usual invites. So I sent out a bunch of invites, you know, like usual. I do send out a lot. I mean, obviously I can host a lot of people, so there's no point in not sending out a crap load of stuff. Maybe I'll put it in here. Need a good social media type thing for the group for Whistslug. So let's see here.
Have you considered using Discord?
Discord for
your group thing, whatever the group thing is.
Oh, we use the Slack program, which is fine. That's for Whistslug. Denlog uses Band. I'm probably going to do, oh, Ryan's got a stream going? Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where I was thinking of getting one of those, like Slack or Band, to kind of have like internal stuff going on. We'll see. I do have a Friday Night Bricks over on Band actually, but I don't think I'm really. I started it early on and really haven't really. Oh, so.
This bucket is wrong for every dimension. It's too tight on the sides and it is too long in the length department. This is not a comfortable.
Hey, I know, but this is a good bucket for if you want to just sleep. No one will know. No one will know.
Is that what he does at the conventions? He sleeps while people are walking by.
I might take my pink bucket just for that reason.
If I manage.
Last time.
If I'm able to go, the excitement will be too much. No time for sleep. Wake all, however many hours the convention is in total.
He said he's streaming with Ryan right now.
Yeah, Brick Fabs and BFab are both on with Ryan right now.
I was subscribed, I thought.
You thought wrong, sir.
Oh, yeah. There it is. Yeah, I see it. Holy crap. 463 people watching? Wow. We all strive for that. Obviously, I need to send out my prizes more on a timely fashion so I can get more people watching me. I did actually, I did send out all my stuff from 100 subscribers. And obviously with the fact that I am approaching 100 episodes, I got to be ready for more prizes. So.
Yeah, I saw you saying that on Hinkle's stream. Aren't you at like 400 subs right now?
No, I'm only at 177, so I haven't even gotten 200. So, but I mean, 100 episodes, I'm close. This is 92, so we're getting there. So.
Do you know how many videos you've uploaded in total?
I don't. A bunch. I've done a bunch of them. I mean, I know of those 92 plus, probably about 20 or 30, I'm guessing. I would have to look and see. I could probably look here in a second. I'm just trying to, always looking to see. I just figure I put it in a few spots, since I am still kind of a member of two groups. So let's see here. That I can do that as long as it doesn't crash. Yahoo's probably have to be closed because Yahoo will crash. Yes, I know that. See, we're talking YouTube videos. Let's see here. Let me see chat. I think I just Deputy Shep Bricks. Hey, yep.
Have you had Deppy on before?
I don't know.
He's younger, but he's been on a few of Hive streams, and he's not too outrageous.
Yeah, I'm up to 179 subscribers, so I gained 2. Videos. Tell me how many I've got.
What I'm saying is he isn't necessarily a risk if you want to have him come on.
He's not a risk?
Yeah, I mean, if he is a risk, then you can hold me liable to that. Kick him off, kick me off, whatever you need to do. But I think he won't cause too much trouble if he wants to join, if you want to let him join.
Yeah, however, yeah, we'll see. How do I know how many videos I have?
Okay, so you're in the studio, right?
Probably not. Well, I guess I know.
Yeah, head to YouTube Studio. It gives you the number. Are you there?
Yeah, I haven't played this yet. Yeah. I'm not. Deppy says I'm not younger. I'm only 1 billion trillion years old. Wow. That's kind of nice. That's kind of nice to know that. You might be too old for the stream then. I'm sorry. It might be bad then.
That's what the kids would say. You just played yourself.
Let's see here. Well, I never force anybody to join if they don't want to. You're welcome.
Well, except Hinkle.
Yeah.
He said he's going to try to at least watch the stream tonight, but he's recording with Bricksmith right now.
That's that figure. I should know better than that. Let's see here. Yeah, basically, if you want an invite, just send me an email to scoop_shovel@yahoo.com.
Or if you're a real brave soul, just put it in the chat, Deppy. Put your email in the chat.
Yeah, I think doesn't it automatically hide that? Doesn't it automatically?
Well, you should still be able to see it though, shouldn't you?
Yeah, you can put it in there. Only I think technically stuff like that only the
mods can see.
The mods see it. Yeah. Where does it tell me how many videos it says?
Okay, so are you in the videos tab in studios?
No, I was in the channel dashboard. I went to videos. I was trying to figure that one out.
Yeah, if you go to videos, if you scroll down, it'll say 1 out of however many videos to scroll through. I think I'm at like 139 or something on my Sans channel.
Well, see, only shows 35 here, but I know there's more than that. I think that's regulars are 35. There's regular 35 regular, and then.
Oh, and the rest are streams? Yeah, I don't know how that works. I've never streamed, so I don't know how it shows up in the studios.
Yeah. Leave off the .com, I guess. So I guess you. Okay. That's fine. Yeah. You can always email it. I mean, that's kind of all things I can check my email on my phone too, is what I do too. And that's kind of how I know how to do stuff. Obviously, I can't do them both together. So we'll kind of see who else joins us. It's kind of, just kind of wow. It's just 463 people watching. That's just insane.
Oh yeah, right.
But doesn't he have thousands of subscribers?
Yeah, he just broke 200,000. But I mean, how many subscribers do you have, and how many average viewers do you have coming in on your streams?
I mean, I have 179 subscribers. I think usually our Fridays we're averaging about. I think lately we've been averaging between 10 or 12 on the stream, and then usually, I think the last couple of weeks I've been getting. Actually, last week I think I had 209 views before like the next day. It was like, so whatever we were doing last week generated a lot of interest. So
then just do the math with Ryan's numbers. I mean, he's about the same where you are with his subscriber count to the amount of viewers. He had like 800 earlier, but it goes up and down.
Yeah, 202,000. Well, yeah, he was on last week too, wasn't he? Didn't we have him? He jumped on, didn't he? That might be why. That's why our numbers probably went up too. Is he was on, and yeah. So
well, he didn't announce it to anyone. So I mean, unless someone just randomly came across your stream.
Well, I know, but it's possible, unless of course he kind of said something. He's wearing a Red Sox baseball shirt.
Who is?
Ryan.
I was watching his stream while working on other stuff. I had it playing for like 2 or 3 hours, and I had no idea he was wearing a Red Sox baseball shirt.
So, yeah, I mean, it looks like he's building the gunship. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, 2008 Clone Wars gunship. He's been awfully upset about it because he bought a used one, and he's been, like, he received some old gray parts, which clearly 2008 old gray was not a thing. A bunch of yellowed white bricks, some crap on the bricks of unidentified origins.
We're doing lug bulk right now, and so the burps has been one of the conversations in our group. I mean, so I went out and counted mine. I got a bunch of them. I got like 21, but I mean, I got the green ones, I got the dark gray ones. So I mean, I got a little bit of everything out there. So, I mean, yeah, it's one of those things where. I mean, but the gunship that won the UCS vote, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Well, that's why he bought it in celebration of, because there's 3 figure sets, like 3 normal sets. There's a handful of like midi sets or micro sets or stuff, but yeah, he was getting it to complete the all 3 gunship collection thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, they've been cool. I don't think I ever bought any of the gunships. I think the closest I had, no, I don't know if I don't know much Star Wars. Actually, I got somebody who's actually getting ready to buy some stuff. Oh, there we go. Ooh, whoa. Oh, I don't know who this is, but
Probably. Well,
I don't know. Who is this? Say hello, because you've got a name. We don't know who it is.
Altered gunship collection thing. They have the stream on.
I mean, isn't it cool? I don't think I ever bought any gunships. Yeah, they do have the
Team Beard. Whoever Team Beard is.
Well, it could be.
Julian?
No, could be.
He's the first person that comes to mind with Beard. I can't think of anyone else.
Well.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
He's playing with our minds. He was maybe hoping us we'd think it was somebody that was maybe that recently on one of those live reality shows, maybe,
Possibly.
I mean, technically he hasn't been on ours, but Iceberg has. Iceberg was on he was on one or two of the early ones I did. So hopefully.
Yeah, but he probably would have had pink on his head, not whatever that shade of red is.
It's red. It just looks weird with the.
Actually, it's kind of nice because he actually kind of looks like one of those, like, what is it, a Sith trooper or something kind of. He's got the black and the red.
I was thinking more Devo.
I was thinking like a firefighter, but.
Yeah, could see that.
The person in the chat does say they look like firefighter hats, so yep, that could be that too.
Better.
That is a big bucket, though. I mean, that actually has to get more comfortable than this guy.
I know. Well, those are I actually might have tossed my basic brick containers, so I don't have any small ones left.
Why would you do something like that?
I've got too much.
No, don't use those words.
So your stuff went, Kevin. Hopefully you got it.
I got it. Thank you very much. I got it yesterday already.
Sweet. That means Doc got his. So hopefully he will show up and tell us how awesome. And that means
bribery. I see how it works.
Huh?
Bribery, eh?
No, just because remember 100 episodes is coming up, and I mentioned that on Kevin's stream, and he's like, "So is it going to take that long again?" And I'm like, "No, I will have it prepped and ready to go." I might do it like what the hauling and balling guys do, and just say, "Okay, I got 3 envelopes, guys. You're gonna just pick A, B, or C with a sticky note, and you get whatever it is, and hopefully it's gonna be like,
Well, it's free Lego. How could you not like whatever it is?
True.
I mean, unless you're a real cynic, I can't think of a single Lego element that I would not take happily.
Yeah, unfortunately, actually, Debbie, my videos aren't made for kids. But as long as you're out of here, if you're young, hopefully you're out of here by 8 or 9ish. When Kevin leaves with his kid to bed, that's the time for the younger ones to kind of leave, because then we know everything's going off the rails at that point.
Oh, well,
butt chops on.
I mean,
or if butt chops on, yeah.
You saw Hives, or I don't know if either one of you saw Hives last stream, but Deppy was on there with them, and that got a bit risque. Not to the same extent, but it wasn't not inappropriate.
Yeah, butt chop is never PG.
No, yeah, well, yeah. So, I mean, and we haven't seen a few people, so we'll kind of see who. I know Jim from Denver had asked how he could become part of it, so I sent him an email too. Actually, I got it.
No.
So.
Okay.
Well,
let's see. I gotta finish up my my Razor Crest, my show tomorrow.
Oh, is that you got that show tomorrow, huh?
It's just a little wildlife sanctuary show. There's a dozen of us, and we'll have some people come through. So.
And I'm gonna have a Lego lighthouse Pokemon.
Okay, that's a tad more comfortable. More cumbersome, but more comfortable. All right, little person, I challenge you to see who can stack more boxes on top of their head without it falling.
I don't even have more boxes.
Oh, does that mean I win?
Well, you've challenged him. That doesn't necessarily mean you've won.
Well, I mean, if he's not taking up my challenge and already forfeiting, I feel like I'm the real winner here. All right, hold. No. I'm not being beat by a little thing.
What am I going to do without my hat?
That's a you problem. Hold on.
Hey.
All right. You know, Sans, you're really wreaking a lot of havoc over here.
Man, that seems like a you problem.
I have 3.
Well, the problem is he's got to be careful.
I have 3.
He's working on a very fragile ship there.
I have 3.
Those buckets,
I hear that you have 3, but I don't see that you have 3. You got to prove it. Okay, but your hands can't be on it. It has to be balancing.
Hey, that's unfair.
What? I'm doing it.
Oh, lordy. I'm just gonna basically.
Okay, that's enough of that.
Woo! I beat a 4-year-old. Look at me.
Mine is actually my bucket's
Hey,
on fire.
I beat you.
What? No way. I totally had that.
I didn't win.
No, I had that. No way.
Yeah,
See,
the difference is, I mean, how many of you guys have?
We're gonna get off this program.
You don't threaten me with your lies.
I just told him not to threaten. It's not nice.
I'm gonna say, look at me. My bucket's on fire. So I mean, I could be in a little bit of trouble here.
Yeah, but those aren't buckets, so I think even the little person beat you out here. Man, Reed, this is embarrassing. How old is this kid? And he's showing you up. 6. You're letting a 6-year-old beat you. For shame, sir. For shame.
Who says peer pressure is not dead?
Okay, well, get off this.
That's okay. I'm the host.
So you can kick anyone who upsets you.
Wow.
Ay.
Let's see. I need to get to a certain spot here. This because I copied something else. Hold on.
Is the chat saying anything of interest?
No, our chat seems kind of dead. I wonder if Ryan took all our viewers, and Ryan's got a little person in there helping him build too, or helping him sort one of the two.
Oh yeah, that's his cousin. Man, you got to catch up on the Ryan lore. You're really lacking.
Hey, I don't watch him enough. I mean, it looks like he's streaming, when I'm doing it, so it's kind of tough,
I don't watch him. I think he streams whenever. He's of the ideology that I don't care if other people are streaming. It's the internet. Get over it.
Well, that's true too. I mean, I don't think there's anybody over there that would be here anyway. So
maybe Vibe, and I think Shy's over there watching. But has Shy ever been on this stream?
I don't know.
Shy time.
I don't think so.
Did Deppy also dip out? He didn't even want to join?
No, there you go. Okay. No, he was waiting for. Well, Dave is going to jump in too in a little bit. He said he was doing something, so he'll be in a little bit, 10 minutes or so. No, I was sending the link to Deppy.
I was going to say I've not seen him deny invitation before to a stream.
Well, no. He's probably waiting. The chat's pretty dead though. I mean, I got the chat kind of open between the windows with like the chat programs and Facebook or whatever. So I think everybody
Doing
now. Team Beard, do you guys have what do you guys use for chat up there, up in your neck of the woods? Do you guys have Slack too, a different channel?
We do have Slack. Yep, that's what we've been using. It works very well.
How do you get an invite to that chat to be able to like just kind of watch what you guys are doing up there?
Yeah, you might get one. We'll see. What do you want in our chat?
I don't know, so I can see what's going on.
Yeah, I know.
It's a very exclusive club, sir.
It is.
I still talk. I'm still an advisor in Denlug, so I've got all that infinite expert knowledge that they still need. So
Infinite.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I would say it's finite.
No.
No. Do you
No.
see that bucket? It's actually his skull. It contains his brain. He's a very, very intelligent person.
Is that where your
You know,
intelligence
I mean,
is flowing
you know-
through?
you
Or
know-
is that containing your intelligence?
All that intelligence rises just like heat, and so the bucket's trapping it all. It has nowhere to go, so it's got to stay. So
I thought that's what hair is for.
I don't have much. I shave it off.
I know, but
the hair does not save the brain cells, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
That seems like a evolutionary flaw.
That could be it.
As someone that once watched Bill Nye the Science Guy in the 8th grade, I think I know what I'm talking about.
You watched him once, or you used to watch him consistently at one
Let's
time?
not worry about the details. Let's just
I'm all about semantics.
no, that just makes things murky and it's unnecessary.
Trying to decide which engine to go with here. Sands, you have started something bad.
What did I do this time?
Incited my son to try all sorts of things.
I did not give him the green light or he's gone rogue. That's on him. I think it's time to start punishing him. It's the only solution.
Is that how you keep your chickens in line?
Yes, sure. Let's go with that.
Well, I mean, I'm sure he's got some duct tape laying around there. I could just tape to a chair, I suppose. There's Deppy. Deppy's connecting to audio.
Wait, are you talking about the child or are you talking about chickens? Because both aren't very ethical.
Kids can be ethical sometimes. Chickens not ethical.
Oh, okay, then, go for it. Duct tape your child to a chair.
No, I didn't say that was ethical. I said kids are ethical sometimes. Chickens are not.
Well, that's what he was talking about, duct taping things to things.
I was wondering, the way the view had Deppy, I was like, wow, he's got some kind of folding screen from the ceiling. I was like, that's pretty awesome. And that was the door at a weird angle.
No, you had it right the first time, Reed. He's beyond our mortal comprehension.
Hey, Sans, your favorite person is in the chat.
Who would that be?
Oh, you do like to go toe to toe with her once in a while. So come on.
Her? Is it collecting?
Yeah, collecting.
Yep.
Isn't it?
Oh, collecting.
Is that the chicken boy? Yeah, that's him. He's missing his nice feathers there on the top, but hey, he changed it out for a pink bucket.
Hello.
Yeah, there was talk of free stickers, so clearly I had to go with a pink bucket.
I'll have to, maybe I'll have to text our friend and just kind of,
Someone has the stream on.
Oh, Deppy might have the stream on maybe or something.
I think Deppy's on his phone.
Oh, maybe.
Deppy,
Hello?
can you hear us? Oh, hi, Deppy.
Hello, is there echo on my half or something?
Maybe.
No, it's not terrible.
Okay. Oh wait, that's why. One sec. No, what did I do?
Is collecting going to join the stream tonight?
I don't know. Collecting, you want Chester's hanging. Actually, no, Chester's in the wrong spot. Actually, Chester should be. Yeah, let's see. We're gonna have to go up a little bit. Yeah. Oh. Chester will hang on the bucket tonight. That way he can see all, and now he can see my passwords on his phone. That could be my phone. That could be dangerous.
Oh, no, that's you got to take the good with the bad, the negatives with the positives. And I did not learn that from Bill Nye, Mr. Team Beard.
Good with bad.
Huh?
That's the life. Is that where
What?
you take the good, you take the bad? Take what's left and facts of life.
I'm not sure what you're referencing
Okay,
here.
now, is that okay collecting? Does that answer your question? Where's Chester? He's hanging. He's hanging out.
How am I going to do this?
Now,
With grit
now,
and determination.
You
It
adding
looks
light?
better from the front. This versus this.
Oh, hold on. We got a spotlight here. Do it again. Turn this.
Okay, so it looks better from the front with this versus this, I think. I guess we gotta hold it up. No, I'm not gonna.
No, don't.
From the side, this looks better than this.
I think the I don't know if that's left or right on here. The one with the panels. Yeah, I think that one looks better overall.
Okay. It doesn't look as smooth from the front.
Well, the ship he has isn't really smooth. I mean, it's an old, busted up.
Now, the problem is the front of the ship is perfectly rounded. In front of the engines is perfectly rounded, and it's just not.
Collecting is saying all you need now, Sans, is a chicken on top of your bucket.
Collecting. Did you see Mr. Hinkle's doodle stream today?
I saw a little bit of it. Why did he draw a chicken on top of something?
He drew me.
Oh, that was the early one. I saw that. That was like really early. Oh, there were just.
No, it was the last thing you drew today.
Oh, I don't know what he drew then. He drew something.
I posted on my Instagram. You can see it there if you're curious.
Yeah, so I don't know if you can see this.
Is that Rich Boy J's?
No, that's the engine I'm trying to imitate.
Oh.
Oh, so you're trying to get the this kind of like I don't know, inverted.
It's like a large round cone that they don't make right now. There's one light blay, but nothing else I have on this is light blay, and I don't know how well that's going to work. So I think this actually does look better. I think you're right, Sans.
Wow.
I say that phrase very often, but this time I think you're right.
Yeah, I mean, it was bound to happen eventually.
Yeah.
Collecting says no. Did the chickens make a cameo? And then also, that was you laughing out loud. You should wear a chicken suit from now on.
Well, I'm not going to wear a chicken suit because I don't own one, but I will take it into consideration.
So if you did own one, you'd consider wearing it?
Yeah, I mean, for certain events, yeah, I would have it on. You know, it's always a fun time destroying your father's Lego area just to see how upset he can get.
Yeah, always a great time. You're right on that, Sans.
I would love to see someone be able to pull that off. Unfortunately, my father's not here at this time, and he doesn't have a Lego area. If only there was someone around here that had a dad with a bunch of Lego that he could mess up.
If only. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh, well, say all of this.
Yeah, well, you know, some kids sometimes are smart. They don't want to get get into too much trouble, you know.
Yeah.
Smart children? Those words.
It's the start of the weekend. You don't really want to make dad mad at the start of the weekend. You can do it at the end of the weekend. Just don't do it at the start of the weekend, you know.
I don't know. I think dad would think it's a fun, good old time. Some classic pranks. I mean, if I've seen an episode or two of the Andy Griffith Show, I know what they're all about. Well, that's
Collecting's working on an essay. I want Chester again. Chester's gonna have to sit up here for a minute because I need to. Whoa. Stay, squirrel, stay. I need to. I bought a bunch of these 19s. I got to figure out which ones are which.
a bunch of what?
Series 19s. I found a bunch more.
Oh.
Found. I think I might have found some more Knights too.
Oh. I don't think Walmart is going to sell the Mandalorian battle packs. There not a single Walmart in my area has them listed even online.
I haven't seen them on the shelf, but I mean, I don't know.
And they finally restocked everything else, and they're nowhere to be found.
I think people are buying them up as soon as they see them. They're trying to scalp them.
They're not even listed on the app though, because I've been going in the Walmarts and even checking the apps or checking the shelves, and there's no evidence of them. Sith Trooper Battle Pack, plenty, but the Mandalorian, nothing.
It's gonna work either.
Yeah, so no, I mean, because you're still looking at probably getting more of the, you still want those night armors, don't you still, Kevin? No?
I feel like your window's closed on that one, Reed.
Okay, that's fine.
Sorry.
No problem. More-
Maybe. We'll see.
That's okay.
I've been thinking about doing this Godzilla mock thing, just a small one, just to screw around with it. Are there any figures beyond the costume Series 18 Dragon or the Godzilla mascot thing that they did in like Series 5 or 6 and the gorilla mascot guy that you could think of that would fit in the Godzilla type theme?
Well, you could do the fly face with the fairy wings for like a Mothra type thing, I think. For Mecha Godzilla, there wouldn't be any mechanized dinosaur head at this point.
No, I mean, I'm not going for any specific characters, just things that could represent it, because I mean, they're not going to make anything that looks too similar.
Well, but I mean, with the dinosaur costume, you kind of could have Godzilla right there.
Oh yeah, I mean, he's green, not whatever, or brown or black, whatever other colors he's supposed to be, but still close enough.
Yeah.
Yep, Chester is the mod. He does an excellent job. He lets a lot of stuff slide, unfortunately, but hey, you know.
You can mod the chat, you can't mod the stream.
Yeah, you just got to worry about him falling into camera view, you know, and hurting himself. So, but collecting said she's working on an essay, so that's why she's not here. Obviously, the Hinkle has not got his phone on him. You know, I actually haven't watched one of his episodes in a while. I kind of feel bad, but I listened to a little bit of the. I listened to a little bit of the.
You don't feel bad enough to watch them, though.
Yeah, no, the forever sorting, I've kind of fallen behind on that. So I'll wait until the story's done, go back and watch, see what I missed. So
I found out that he has not one but 7 different minifigures made after him. Yeah.
That probably makes about sense. He had 12 years at Lego and only 4 or 5 of it was in the retail. The rest would have had to have been at corporate. So that would make sense. So.
I didn't realize there were that many. I thought there was only the one official figure.
Well, but I mean, I think each year they maybe add more, so they'll maybe change the color of the legs, you know, give them maybe a different looking, you know, torso or something based on the introduction.
I found a picture of his listing on eBay when he sold off a complete set of all 7 of them.
Uh-huh.
And there was the original one that was just like a bland figure. Had the normal minifig head, a white body that just said Kevin Hinkle Lego and the information on the back, and the old classic swoop to the side black hair. You know what I'm talking about? The just smooth.
Maybe, yeah.
Generic minifigure hair. The next year he asked to have some say in what the figure looked like, and he went all out, had a custom face, had the more accurate swoop to the side black hair. It was tan, dual molded arms, and exclusive printed legs, and he had 2 different versions of that where the heads were different. And then apparently having flesh tone figures are looked down upon if it's not with a licensed theme. So after he did the 2 flesh tone, he did 2 different yellow ones where they had the 2 different faces but the same bodies and legs. And then his last year, he just did a normal generic white one because he just didn't. He said he was salty towards Lego at that time, so he didn't really care.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, that's right. He did have the flesh tone ones. I think I've got both of them. I think I've got a few of each.
You wouldn't happen to be looking for a trade in that department, would you?
I'll have to go figure out what I got. I know. I think I probably could.
Do what?
Couple chickens up for trade?
I can get you chickens if you want chickens.
I keep coming across that Fox character in these Series 19s. Oh, I actually should show that picture. It was kind of funny because I was like, I posted it in Dave. Kevin, you probably saw it. That post I did the other day.
Yeah, I believe I did.
I'm guessing this Walmart definitely has.
Oh yeah, yes, that had 4 shelves of it. Yep, I remember that.
I was like, and I started sorting the top shelf and turning them backwards, and then I realized, wait, there's not 18 in this series, there's 16. So the second shelf was all messed up because I was counting from one way and then counting from the other way and stuff. And I'm like, okay, anything down low was not getting put in the right spot, but I was trying to sort it so whoever wanted to come behind me would be guaranteed to get what they kind of wanted. So
yeah, but how would they know that's what you were doing?
Well, it would be the guys that in the group.
Oh.
So basically, I posted saying I started sorting it, and I sorted it by brick set. So it'd be the first one would have been whoever that first character is. I think it's the gamer. So he'd be in that first left one. But then I couldn't remember if I went this way or if I went this way on the shelf, second shelf. So I was like, oh well.
Oh, I just feel out for whatever figure I'm looking for. I didn't know there was a pattern to it.
Well, no, I was trying to create a pattern in the boxes because so basically they were all.
Oh, okay, I understand.
So they're all facing forward. So basically I was turning them backwards and I was feeling them. So basically if somebody went in one, oh, I just want a couple of gamer guys. Okay, well they're in this spot based on, how the thing goes. So how the brick set. So that was it was just because there are people, I will have to put a bunch of the flamingos on my igloos. So my personal igloo.
Those flamingos are nice. I like them.
Yeah, so I'll have a bunch of those guys. I don't know how many. So how's Bricks for Chris tonight? Bricks for Chris is in the chat along with Collecting and Dylan.
Hi, Dylan.
There's a Dylan Duddleson that's in there. So
Oh, okay. I've seen him before. Hi, Chris. Have you heard the new? Okay, you brought up the series, so that reminded me. The Monkey King's in it, which I was excited about the Monkey King, anyways.
I can't wait for it. Have they?
Oh, the Journey to the West. Oh man, I am excited for that.
So am I.
For
I
which
think
one?
the Journey to the West. It just leaked that there's gonna be a Journey of the West theme. I don't know. Are you familiar with that story or?
No, I'm not.
Old Chinese story of okay, do you know what Dragon Ball is?
Vaguely, maybe.
I mean, the Japanese anime. That show was based off of Journey to the West, the original one. So that's why I'm excited for it personally. But either way, I still like the story. I don't know if you, Kevin Hink or not Hinkle. I don't know your last name.
Other Kevin.
Yeah, other Kevin. Did you see the leak a few months ago of that big blue guy? The big fig?
The big fig? Yes.
Yeah, I thought that was for Ninjago. I guess that's also towards the...
Yep,
that
makes
man.
sense.
I am so excited for it.
I came across a Lego clone company in Asia that has made their own Journey to the West sets. And it's kind of cool to see what they might do. Somewhat. It's only one of them is actually more location based. The rest of them are like brick built animals and minotaur and tiger or a lion, things like that. But it looks like it could be pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about it.
I think I'm gonna get one more of the Monkey Kings just to have from the series, just to have. Well, I don't know why. I just feel like since a new one's coming out, or since that wave's coming out, I would just want to have another one. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I'm really excited.
Do you have the Monkey King yet from this minifigure line?
Yeah, I have like 4 of them.
Oh, Well, never mind.
I
then.
pick up the ones that I want in, like, that's one that I don't know a specific use for it, but I thought I could potentially use the torso or the head or whatever, because I'm big on monkeys in general, so.
Oh, I was just excited when when I saw the series come out, that was the one I was most excited for. So this new theme is just, oh boy, I am thrilled. I hope it's, well, actually, I don't care. I don't have any hopes for it. I'm just looking forward to whatever they come out with.
Yeah.
You know,
As long as it's not mechanized or technology integrated, I'll be fine with it.
So you like Chima?
Yeah, I don't want Chima or Nexo or, but which I don't think is going to happen. But on the forums I've been reading, everyone keeps saying, "Oh, I don't want to see another vehicle line." So,
I mean, that's not really in line with the story. I don't think they'll.
oh, I agree.
That.
So that's why I don't think that's going to be the case.
So yeah. Actually, looks like I marked some of these with a Sharpie or something. Let's see, verify, but yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
I mean,
now, what do you think?
You got big screen.
Yeah, you got to spotlight me, Reed.
nah.
Okay.
What did you change?
I think it's a bit more cylindrical. My issue was with the back here, that it just doesn't transition very well from the plates to the rest of the engine.
I don't know. I still think the plate one looks pretty good. I don't know if it's I don't know. I think it looks more smooth than all the gaps in between it.
Yeah, where the slopes are, the plate one looks a little bit more complete, you know, in terms of the way there's less gap.
There's more coverage. This is pretty smooth around here, and it looks better from afar, but the problem is when you look up close, as nice. So I don't know.
It also throws off that look where I don't know. I can't remember if they did this in the show or not, but I know different ships from different shows in Star Wars also where it'll open up to get more air in or out for the exhaust of the ship.
Yes,
kind of looks like that's kind of what that panel one looks like it could do. Yeah.
Yeah, which that it doesn't do that. The Razor Crest doesn't do that, but it does look a lot. It looks nicer and round. This area back here doesn't look as good. I don't know.
I think the one with the slopes just kind of it looks a little boxy to me from the I don't know if it's just the angle of it, but it just looks kind of boxy.
Yeah, and it's
Bricks for Chris likes the slope better.
Yeah. If I could fill in these gaps, it would be great, but I can't quite get something to fit in here. So
blue.
I think you muted yourself, Sands.
Oh, Sands. Such blasphemy.
It was a joke, and I did mute myself. I was dumping bricks. I didn't want to make a bunch of noise. I had someone in elementary, I still remember this. They said they used to, or they said when I talked to them about this, however long ago it was, that they did glue their sets and then they froze the sets while it was gluing. I thought that was just heinous actions. I mean, what you can't read. Oh man, even then I thought it was real rough.
Agreed. That is heinous.
What, gluing their sets?
Yeah, he said, but the police car never falls apart, and you're stupid for thinking that or doing that.
Yeah, because I mean the thing is, I mean you want to be able to take it apart and be able to use those parts. Brick 5 is asking if the Razor Crest is your design. I'm guessing it is.
It is. Yep. I just started piecing it together from the body and then started working the rest in. So I picked up these Technic panels last year for my Star Wars build and didn't just in case and didn't really end up using them.
What Technic pieces did you get?
The Technic fairings here. I've been using them, the white ones, with my Elven builds for a number of years now, but managed to pick some up, quite a few up, with the intention of possibly using them, but I never did last year. But then I found a good use for them here. So,
did you have you finalized your logbook order, or are you still playing with the numbers?
Still playing with numbers.
That's kind of where I'm at right now. I got to figure out what to do and whatnot and see. I mean, it's definitely a lot of neat stuff. I just got to figure out how to do it. Now, since there's so many pieces, do you like to get a lot of different ones, or do you try to concentrate on a few and getting a lot of them for in case?
No, I'm going for what the best deals are for stuff that I would use, because the small pieces are where you get the best value, and then I try to balance it because I use a lot of greenery, so that's the other. It's balancing between tree leaves and little pieces.
Oh, okay.
Have you
Chris
guys heard-
kind of says he kind of likes the gap between the slopes, but
Yeah, it's just from the side. It looks fine right where the slopes are. Back here is where I really like to fill that in a little bit. I just can't seem to come up with a good way to do that.
we're talking chickens. I think I found one right in this bag. I think this is the fox, I believe, with the chicken. I think.
Yep.
Have you guys heard the game Ori?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, it came out like 5 years ago.
Ooh.
There's two kinds of it.
Playing it quite a bit lately. So
It's a nice.
What kind of game is it?
it's an
Ori.
Xbox One game. It's a platformer, and it's a fantastic game. I think it's $20 for the.
What's the plot or the premise on the game? What are you supposed to be doing?
You're essentially like a tree sprite of sorts that
And you
has to
can,
go
like,
back and
you have to
and
save-
reestablish your forest, kind of. But it's similar to. I can't think of a good example.
It's kind
What would be
of
like? I don't know.
This has got to be another
It's
flamingo.
It's all like it's not Contra, but it's almost like
You
a
get-
side-scrolling in the old classic Contra kind of way.
and
So
you get like special powers
yeah,
from it, and like you get to climb walls and a lot of good stuff. And if you hold down the X button and then you're done with it, it will release a big
a big blast. Yep.
yes.
Cool. Yeah, I basically have been just playing Age of Empires 3 pretty much. That's the only thing I've been playing. So
Age of Empires 3. So a good comparison would be
night collecting.
it's nothing like Age of Empires 3. Have a good night collecting bricks.
Bricksomniac's in the chat. Hey, Bricksomniac.
They're working on the remake of Age of Empires 3 right now.
Are they? I'm a big fan of Age of Empires 3. It's just nothing like this game.
The only other one I loved was Stronghold Crusader. That was a good one too. That one I kind of rocked. So
So wait, what game was your son asking if we played?
Ori in the Blind Forest.
Ori and the Blind. Oh, I know what it is. I haven't played it though.
Yep. It's a lot of fun. I mean, it's very easy to get into. It's got great graphics and sound, and it's
I
very
owned it on one of. I have a collection disc with it on, and I just haven't played it.
yeah.
Somniac, your stuff went out yesterday. So, and actually, I added an extra magnet to that extra magnet set. So.
Reed, are you have you been keeping up with anything about AOE 4?
No, not really. I mean, basically, I just kind of, I don't know. I don't really pay attention unless it gets, actually this day and age, I mean, since they don't sell video games in the store, I guess I really haven't been paying attention at all because I'll wait until somebody knows it's out and somebody knows that I play certain games. They'll say, hey, guess what? It's out. Or I'm guessing once it's out, it'll be all over social media everywhere. So I probably won't be able to talk on YouTube without saying, "Oh, look, there's an ad for the new game." Sweet.
No, I probably won't be able to play it. My computer will definitely not be able to handle that game.
So yeah, Somniac, I apologize. Actually, what's funny is I remembered Kevin, and I remembered Doc, and I was like, I could have sworn I gave out 3 things. I had to go back and look at my calendar, like, oh, okay, Somniac, and I was like, because I couldn't remember what you had gotten, Kevin. I thought maybe I'd given you the magnet set and whatever.
Oh no, I was very excited about the Scarif Trooper because that's one of the things out there. I'm still trying to get a few more up on the.
Well, because when I worked at the Lego store, we had all the magnet sets. And
oh
so,
yeah, those were nice until they became permanent magnets.
Yeah, so I have a bunch of the non-glued ones. So
Yep, nice.
So basically, these are the kind of the ones I had. I had a boatload of like the Star Wars ones.
Yep.
I even have the ones that had Admiral Akbar.
Akbar.
Akbar. No, it's Admiral Akbar.
Akbar.
No. It actually says
This was a
Admiral.
misprint.
It's a misprint, but they actually had like a thing that went around that said Admiral Akbar. I think I took mine off because these are probably more valuable with the
I
misprint.
would love to know why they put or started gluing the figs. I have no idea why they did that.
It's because Hasbro was getting upset because they can't sell Star Wars mini.
I know the reason. I know the whole Hasbro situation. I think it's okay, that makes sense, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
was the
that
reason.
action figure. Yeah, I mean, because we all loved it too. I mean, it was one of those things where now, granted, I do have a bunch of these glued ones that I want to try because I had these guys, the Pharaoh's Quest ones, and I was using hot water to take the magnets off. I knew somebody said you could boil hot water and you take off.
There's a few things you can do. It's just extra steps that's unnecessary.
Well, I was gonna try a hairdryer, see if I can heat it up that way and try and do it. Hey, Trapjaw's in the chat.
That Fair Quest one, I think that one you have right there is the first one I bought before I knew they updated the whole let's glue everything.
I only have a couple of this guy, the Atlantis, but it's got the hammerhead shark and that the guy, and these guys were kind of cool. So
Do they come off?
No, I mean I have a crap load of the glued ones because once they were glued, they couldn't sell them at all, and so prices went down to the bottom, and I bought them up because I figured I'll try and get them off. The hot water works, but it kind of messes with the legs in terms of just they feel so much looser, and you won't be able to pose them as well. So, but I'm gonna play with it and see what I can do. But it's worth for $4 for 3 figs for license. It was worth it for me. So I think this is another dog sitter. I think. Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean that's kind of those things. So basically, I sent him. He wanted actually I had 2 Atlantis ones where they weren't glued, and so he took one of the last 2 of that one. And I can't remember. I thought I opened one, so I don't know. I'll have to look and see. I got to hunt for my stuff. But I know the problem is the adhesive on the plastic cover tends to wear out too. So I got a few of them where that's coming off, and so.
Hey Reed, Jacob wants to show his build that he's displaying for tomorrow, if that's okay.
Sure. Let me. I got to figure where my mouse went. Spotlight. Ooh. It's a building, but is it a special building? Is it like a firehouse or anything?
It's what is it? It's a Lego
lighthouse.
Pokemon school.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah, so the floors come off and there are Pokemon inside. Like he's got a bunch of Pokemon figures inside, right?
Looks good. Got to start somewhere,
Yep, he's very excited to display it tomorrow.
Start small and get bigger, kind of like Hope Castle. It started really small and got humongous. So that's why I'm still trying to figure out what's going on with Brick World Milwaukee, because Jesse took his castle apart. So I need to make sure Butt Chop's in. I don't know if he's coming to Milwaukee, but I got to figure out for all that stuff, figure out who's still in for the collab. So I think Jesse said he might build the island for the collab, which would work still. I think Michael Frederick will have his Orc Army. So, I mean, for Chicago, I don't know if he'll be there for Milwaukee. So, I mean, it's definitely going to be, still should be pretty good. We'll see. I just like the collaboration because the castle by itself just isn't as much fun. And I might as well get as many people involved in the total mayhem as possible.
But the whole point of the castle is to isolate yourself and wall yourself off.
Well, I mean, that's part of the reason.
But true, but the theme this year, building bridges, the goal is obviously to build bridges somewhere. So we're working on something. We'll see. It should be good.
Okay, I'm going to jump off on a tangent real quick. So,
okay, tangent time.
So the little 1x1 with the round extension, I wish that Lego would just make the extension piece as a single piece. because I have to use these in a number of locations to connect bottom to bottom plates or bricks or whatever it would be.
Oh, you mean just as a piece? So you're right. So you could do a.
I get stuck in things like this where I've got.
Oh, you want to put that side times 2 together?
Yes, it's a single piece, well, without the attached 1x1 plate.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, that would be kind of cool. I mean, it's one of those things where almost somebody needs to kind of always, or kind of make it like in a 3D printer, use it, and then someone says, how do you do that? It's, well, I had to make my own piece, or you cut it, like Mary Ann or somebody do, just cut it.
Well, that, and then the one ring is the other piece that's really nice, but they only made it as the one ring, and it's hard to come by because that was a great way to connect stud to stud.
Oh, you mean the one ring to control them all, that chrome gold one?
Yep, it's an extremely useful piece, but it only came a couple per Lord of the Rings set, so.
Yeah, you got like 2 or 3 per set, and they came in almost all of them.
Yeah, but
I have like 15 of them.
Get enough. Yeah, I have about 20 of them. It's just I could use a lot more.
Aren't they? I would imagine they're pretty cheap to buy, aren't they?
They're like 50 cents or more, I think, a piece. When the
Oh.
last I checked. So.
Yeah, because they're chrome. I mean, if they could make that same part, like just as a like a non-specialty element, it'd probably
They still use that part. I mean, they still put that part in sets.
I haven't seen it in a set recently.
I just had one recently. I can't remember which one it was though.
Probably the wedding one, probably, but it's also
that would make sense.
It wasn't the wedding. I can't remember what it was. Like it was in a small detail of it.
well, I think they've been putting them in some of the city sets or something. It might be too. So I think I'm gonna have a lot of dogs. I think. Yeah, that's other dogs. A bunch of dog sitters. I think the ones from that series 19 were obviously the flamingo, the knight, and then of course the dog sitter were the ones that I think I got the most of.
I couldn't find that flamingo to save my life.
I love that flamingo part.
I mean, I could go back to that west side, and I might have to dig through them again. Maybe spend some time tomorrow digging, but. I mean, it's taking time going through. I mean, I think I went through those top 3 cases, never saw a single flamingo. Now my hands were going numb, and there might have been a couple that I stumped on that it could have been, and I just couldn't.
Well, that earpiece really does stick out though in the set when feeling.
Well, it does, but I mean, the thing is, when I think I must have felt through 100 plus packages. It just my hands just are like. After a while, there's a couple where you just get stumped. You're like, man, my hands aren't telling me anything. I'm just gonna move to the next one. I'll stick it in here. I'll maybe come back to it later. So, I mean, obviously the pizza I bought a couple of just so I could actually add to my animals in the Arctic getting eaten by polar bears. So I got hot dog guy and banana guy up there, and they're not faring too well. All the parents and the kids are like, oh, why is there a hot dog or a banana suit guy? They're being attacked. They go, well, hey, if you're dumb enough to wear that kind of a suit to the Arctic, you don't think a hungry polar bear is gonna try and eat it? Come on.
Yeah, that logic that adds up.
I mean, like I said, I like the humor aspect of putting stuff in the mocks and stuff. What happened to Dave? Dave must have got sidetracked. So yeah, I mean, I like to put the humor. I mean, some of the smaller shows I know the Janesville show, I kind of lacked a little bit of that. I kind of felt kind of bad. I didn't get as much humor in that one. Brick World, you get so much time to set up. I actually did find some plastic stuff. I might have to rebuild another observation deck. I did get the keep is now 8 stories tall. I need to get Jim's level done before the next show if I can. And then, I don't know. I got to figure out how to maybe do some stuff, so we'll see.
Neither of you would happen to have the Palpatine's throne room instructions on you, would you?
No, I'm sorry.
I can't find my copy of it. I thought since I'm sitting here, I'd try to rebuild the set since it's been broken down for like 4 years, but I can not find the instructions anywhere.
Is that a really old one, or is that one of the newer ones that was out years ago?
Like 2015, maybe.
Oh yeah, 5, 6. Yeah, I've got it, but I don't think I ever put it together yet.
I might be able to put it together by memory. I'm not sure though, because most of it's still together in big chunks. I kept most of the parts together. I'll try to see this through.
Well, that's interesting.
Excuse me.
I lost my. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's right. If you don't sign in to freaking Brickset, it just goes crazy on you.
Oh, bless you.
Thank you. There's a lot of dust on this stuff. Here's another set I need to rebuild. Jabba's palace in the Rancor pit.
Are you talking like Palpatine's arrest? Or are you talking in 2000?
Palpatine's throne room. It's
Yeah.
a series episode.
The
Return
arrest
of the Jedi
came
set.
out in like 2012, I think.
Brickset doesn't even pull it up.
Brickset. Who is Brickset?
Brickset's a good site, I think. Although the mobile version has not been working for me for months now.
Much more useful, user friendly for me. Plus, I use it to order my bricks off of. So
I didn't know about Bricklink for a long time. I only knew about Brickset, so I'm kind of used to it.
Deppy had to go do some stuff. Right as he joined, I mean, something came up. He had so it happens. Wow. I can't tell if how many pieces is that Republic gunship?
Which one?
The one that Ryan's working on.
I would say at least 1,200.
Oh.
I couldn't give you the exact piece count though. I mean, I feel like they're all in that range though.
Okay. Yukul. I can't pronounce his name. Yukul kid or
ukulele kid.
Ukulele kid. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's fine. We'll see around. I mean, this thing goes. We go 4 or 5 hours. We might get busier later as people free up from whatever they're doing. So you never can tell.
Whatever it is they're doing, that's less important than this.
Yeah. I mean, it's it's
I know.
I'll go cry in the corner.
Okay.
And even Bricklink doesn't show it. And it was Palpatine's?
Are you spelling Palpatine correctly?
Or it could be the Emperor's throne room, one or the other.
It must be Emperor's because it's not Palpatine. I was like,
Try Palpatine.
I think it was 2014 when it came out, but if you're looking on Bricklink, you could just go, well, never mind, that takes a long
Just
time.
look up Palpatine figure and it'll tell, and you can see what sets it's been in.
Yeah, if it helps, he had the soft fabric cloth cape, I believe. It came with 2 Royal Guards, Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker.
That was the cloth fabric capes were out that long ago?
Yeah, they've been around for a hot minute now.
Wow. I didn't realize that.
That's okay. Yeah, Truck Dust says the night is young. Actually,
I can find instructions for it online. It's just I'm on my phone, and that's the only thing I've.
Oh yeah, especially if you're building it tonight. Actually, what's wild is I actually was going to say. I mean, it might be something. That's why I was trying to look for the set. I mean, I have so many instruction book, some of that stuff, if it came out the right time, it might be something I'm sitting on somewhere.
I had it when I moved twice in the past like 6 years, and very few things went missing regarding Lego because I took a very close eye over that because it's kind of my one thing I really kept on to through both moves. And there was only a few specific things that went missing. And I think at one point a friend took some of it because I had one minifigure, Star Wars minifigure, that just disappeared, the whole thing. There's not a single part of him remaining. I have no idea why that one figure would be gone.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I had a set that I actually made the mistake. I had one of the castle sets. I traded out the green dragon to one of the employees at the store, and that was a mistake. Kicking myself now, but oh well. Yeah, because
I'll let you know. It was a General Grievous, or however you want to pronounce it. I've always messed it up. It was the Clone Wars one, which is not cheap to get now, and he had his eye on it, so I'm pretty sure he's the one that nabbed it.
I think 2015 could be the Death Star Final Duel.
That does it have those figures that I listed?
Vader, Luke, Emperor, and then 2 of the guards.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah. I looked at it a couple times. I never bought it. I might have instructions. I might have actually picked up. Now, if it's something I liked and we ended up getting a damaged one that we had to chuck in the bins or something, I might have actually pulled the instructions on some of that stuff just for the heck of it. So I had it in case I thought I could rebuild it. Never hurts to have some of that stuff. Wow, another one, another knight. Man, I might have as many knights as I have rogues, which is pretty scary.
How many Frozones do you have?
Not as many as Brick Freak does.
He has a bit of an issue with that.
He's young. He's young. We'll get him. We'll get him.
He's
We'll
like
get him.
17.
Huh?
He's like 17.
I know.
80% of the sands.
Huh?
I said he's like 80% of the sands.
Yeah, he's no excuse.
Well, like the rogues, I'm sitting on like 46 of him.
Those are the ones with the green hood, right? And the cloth. Yeah, that's a good figure to have a lot of, though. I mean, you could do something with that. Frozone, there's not a whole lot you can do with that.
No, I think a lot of it came down to 2. I think it's one of those things where maybe just thinking of collecting. But the problem is I think a lot of it is these days and age, so many people are collecting. It's tough. I mean, look at this. I mean, in terms of we're talking minifigs. Oh, come on, box. You gonna cooperate? Maybe not. Here's my box of bagged, sealed CMFs going back to Series 1. So I mean, I need to find out if it makes sense to just open them and try and sell them. That way you can see what they are, or I think people
I know
actually.
a lot of them are expensive now, so.
Huh?
I know a lot of them are expensive now.
Well, some are. Hey, dude, you just appeared in the chat. Welcome. I finally threw the participant list up there just so I didn't have to keep looking at the green room to see, or the waiting room to see if anybody's there. So.
I'll be silent tonight.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Dave said he was gonna pop in. I should probably message him and just kind of see what's going on. Michael texted me earlier today, but I don't know what's happening there. It'd be kind of nice to see. I guess it's one of those things where it's kind of, it happens. It's Friday nights. I mean, I don't know. I mean, in some areas, I think a lot of people got hammered with storms. So maybe they forgot maybe a good night to do something. But I mean, I was hoping to get more people this week. Because next week I really don't want to pull a lot of people into the stream unless they, for whatever reason, aren't doing anything special. But
Well, I'm not doing anything special besides joining
not unless,
Friday night and trick.
not unless somehow in the next week I get a date with my dream girl. You know, you never know. Possible.
If
I'm
I'm
like-
gonna be here Friday night, you're gonna be here Friday night. You are not abandoning me.
If
That's
something would come up, I mean, I could maybe start later. Done that before. I probably won't this year. I'm going to really shoot for trying to do. I really want to start Brickworld at the normal time, or start the Friday Night Bricks at Brickworld. So during the auction, I might try and do it. I got to figure out if there's a way to hook up like maybe 2 headsets to like a splitter that'll still do mic on both of them and whatnot. So I don't know. We'll see. Because I'll have to probably have headsets or something for something like that. But I'd like to start, at that point in time, and just it's just that way we're, especially at that point I'll be at the 2-year mark. It'd be nice to kind of be consistent and not having a lot of late episodes. So I just want to be able to bid on stuff. So that's why I kind of want to, be up there.
Now the truth comes out.
Hey, I got to get my Munchkin seats, man. Gotta get my
I'm a little bit frustrated that Mr. Hinkle might not show up.
you know. What the heck? This has got to be another dog. Where's the shovel? I need the shovel. I need to shovel the poop. Actually, I need to have my sig pig carrying a shovel when I go to bowling, and then I can be truly be a poop shovel instead of scoop shovel. Well, I bowled really good again on Thursday night. One of my teammates actually bowled really good. My teammate had 300 first game. I should have had 300. I went the front 8 and then a 9 and then a 7-pin, 2 strikes, another 7 pins. So I probably technically should have had a 300 too, but oh well, wasn't my night to get one, and I just kind of fell apart from there on in. So.
Maybe next time then.
Yeah, I've got a few. I've got a handful of them. I just, Well, lots of dog. Anybody need a dog sitter? Wow. I have lots of. I'll be adding to my animal tray. I need a bigger animal tray.
Okay.
Well, I've got all my animals I take to the shows, my skunks, my dogs, my cats, all that stuff. So for dog sitters, I'm sitting on.
You're sitting on dog sitters.
Well, or the dog sitters sitting on me. I don't. I got 8 of the dog sitters. Oh, we lost Kevin.
No.
He almost unplugged something. He did. No, who was the one that gave the tour the other night? How many dogs? Well, there's 2 into each dog sitter, so that would make 16 dogs. 2, 4, 6, 8. I got 13 of that night again. So 13 of the night.
Is the chat saying anything?
Not much. Trapjaw was saying how many dogs. Let's see, I got a fox.
Trapjaw, why don't you join the stream?
3 flamingos. I got a pizza guy, and then of course the explorer or whatever with the
Oh, Johnny Thunder.
yeah, kind of for the and 16 poops. Yeah, well, there's probably actually extra poops. So actually, I had nominated the white one. There was a white poop that showed up on the logbook piece list. I tried nominating it. It didn't make the cut. So did not make the cut. But yeah, lots of poops. I think there's 1 extra in each bag. Team Beard. Oh wait. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Where's my mouse? Mouse, where'd you go?
Trapjaw, don't you ignore me.
There we go. There's Team Beard somehow disconnected or something. Trap just said he's making dinner at the moment. What happened?
A stupid computer that alerts me that my battery's running low and then shuts down before I have a chance to plug it in.
Trap just said he's making his kids dinner while he's watching the stream. So who knows? Maybe after dinner he'll pop on. So.
There might be a setting with your computer where you can tell it to alert you at a certain percentage of battery.
True.
I don't know if that'd be worth your while trying to figure that out, but might be.
Well, this new one, I left it the one day and it's in Windows 10 and I forgot that Windows by default shuts everything down. And I'm like, great, I was working on something. Are you kidding me? I lost it. So it slept it and it turned off the monitor. I'm like, I was not a happy camper. Luckily, it was my selling. So I updated my Facebook, but the notepad had wiped all the stuff. So I did reverse copy everything. So that was great. Well, the rogues, I added custom capes to a bunch of them. So they're out, I think, in storage. I think I saw them the other day, but I figured I had a castle. I figured might as well have some rogues either as enemies or allies. So that's why I had a bunch of
their
them.
color scheme fits in with those green knights from whatever castles. Not the last blue and red one. It was the green and red one. So 2013, I think.
Yeah, you're talking about the dragons.
Yeah.
Dragon Knights or whatever.
Yeah, I wish they would do more chess sets like that. I bought one of the chess sets then. I actually do enjoy playing chess, but just for the figs, honestly, I wish they would do, because it was so cheap. They never did. Have they ever done a chess set that cheap with that many figures before?
Well, then the Pirates chess set was the same thing.
Yeah, but it was the board was built out of bricks, so it was like $200, wasn't it?
Oh, true. You're right. Yep, forgot about that.
That Capta one was only 50 for 24 figs. That is insane.
Yeah, that one I picked up 2 or 3.
those.
Yeah, I got 2 or 3 of those for those guys. So
I wish I would have had more money at the time so I could have had more. I mean, $50 you got the 24 figs, the base plate. I mean, the other plates, the 4x4 plates, I guess, are what they're that. And then you have the mold, which isn't great quality, but it's still unique to that side. Man, I wonder how much the price for that set is now.
Well, not too far before it, there were the battle packs for the dwarves and the orcs.
Yeah, that was like 2010 though, or 2008 or something like that. That's been a while.
That was the start of the golden age of Castle, because that predated Lord of the Rings, which came out next. Because the dwarves and orcs, there'd never been anything other than humans, and that came out. Then Lord of the Rings came out. It was just best.
Well, it was skeletons and knights.
What was that?
It was skeletons and knights, then knights and dwarves and orcs.
yeah, the Skeleton Knights were 2008, and the Trolls were 2009.
Yeah, I have a few of those sets. And then before that, it was the theme. It was that one. It was a Knights theme, but they had the buildable figures as well.
Oh, look at that! Sans gets his wish. Sans gets his wish.
That was Knights Kingdom 2, I believe.
Notice, hey Sans, you're missing something on top of your head. Look who just jumped in.
I see him.
I see
there's
him.
Kevin.
It's there.
That's all I wanted to show you is that.
I love it. I love it. I mean, I would do a proper one.
I was printing out pictures for my mom, and that was the last thing saved on my phone. I thought 74 cents, that's worth it.
That's totally worth it. So yes, sorry, I can only be here for a couple minutes, but I already Sans wanted to show me something, so I had to be in here.
Sorry, it was kind of a disappointment.
No, is the best thing ever. How is the stream going?
A little slower than usual. We probably have a few people watching, not quite as many as Ryan. He's got 300 plus, but hey.
Well, I mean, if that's your gauge, Reed. You're like, we're doing okay. PewDiePie's got a few more than me right now, but it's like, it's fine.
Okay,
PewDiePie's on break, so I think right now you haven't beat.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
we're good. We're good. It's okay. I mean, obviously next weekend I'd be more worried about anyways because it's Valentine's Day. So I'm hoping most people like yourself has got a big date night planned with the wife. I'm hoping so.
Yeah. I think. Yeah, I don't know what the plan is. I'll figure it out last minute.
Oh, you don't have something like those nice surprise things like you do for her and she does for you.
Well, I mean,
That's
it's
what he just said last minute.
it's the how many days? It's like the 9 days of fun that I go through every year because it's like wedding anniversary on February 13th, Valentine's Day on February 14th, and then her birthday's February 20th. So it's like
you're not gonna forget any of them.
boom.
You screwed yourself there.
Boom, 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 boom.
Knockout.
Yeah.
You're out.
So, but I always have something. Don't worry.
Oh yeah. I would not. I would be surprised if you did. So yeah.
That's a nice looking ship you have there, Team Beard. Oh, you're talking, but I can't hear you.
Oh,
Oh, there you go. Now I can hear you. I couldn't hear you
Okay.
before.
it's the Razor Crest
That's from that show, right?
from Mandalorian.
The show I have not seen.
It's fantastic.
Very
Spoiler.
nice. Looks good though. It looks like the ship from the show I haven't seen. So
It's good.
I can-
I'm
I
glad
can-
you
I can
guys
tell.
have never seen it.
what are you doing, Sans? You sorting?
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. Done.
Trapjaw says sounds like a getaway weekend, Mr. Hinkle, and Brick 5 says hi, Hinkle, and Trapjaw says hi, Brian. Brian Briggs is in the chat.
Oh, hey, you know what? Let me take an opportunity real quick. I'll show you guys what arrived in the mail. Hold on.
Ooh.
You mentioned Brick 5 and he said something arrived in the mail. If I was a betting man, I would think that was from Brick 5.
I just mailed something to Vibe today.
I did nothing all day, so I've accomplished a lot. I hope you're all proud of me.
We are.
I'm glad you're speaking for everyone on stream, Reed.
I know. That's me, man.
Sure,
Speak
I'm
for you
proud.
all. Here we'll spotlight because I'm guessing
All right. So, wait, there we go.
you're on the
So,
big screen, sir.
so one of the things I got to do when I get back off of this, I got to go back upstairs because I have a lot of things to check in and get ready. So you guys recognize this guy? That's Benny, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
It's one of the stickers that I made for sale.
First
What?
wave. Right? It was the
First wave. This is gone. There are no more of these for sale. This is like my one that I kept, so I could have one of each. I decided to redesign him because I've gotten better at Illustrator since I made this one. I also have 20 other ones, but I got the new one in. So this is the new and improved Benny.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
So we got some advancement in Illustrator skills for using it for a year.
Yeah.
But so this is the new one. I also lightened up my name. I don't like my name to distract from the artwork, but I also have to put my name on it because it'd be stupid not to. So I got to put something on. So this one was like black. I was like black. So I went with a light gray, and you can see it a lot better in person than on
Yeah,
video.
it looks like a smudge from.
That's fine, good, because I don't want it. Like I said, I don't want it to take away from it. But so that's the new and improved Benny. This is the old one that's gone. This is the new one that'll be for sale, and also there's a regular version, and then there's a holographic version of Benny.
Trapjaw wants to know if it's on Etsy.
Not yet. This one, not yet. I only have the old stickers up. I've got 20 stickers to photograph and get uploaded to Etsy.
Are you updating any of the other ones? Like, I don't know, the Airbender?
No. This was the only one that I updated. I liked the Aang. You didn't like the Aang one?
I like the idea of a holographic Aang.
Brick Vibe says you should only sell Benny with another sticker to sell more stickers.
So the other thing too is the price of the stickers was $2. It's actually going up to $3, just because I can't do stickers print to order. I have to front load them, and so you would not. Well, maybe you would know how much it costs me to order 1,000 stickers. It costs a lot of money, so they are $3 each.
But imagine $300 in that area.
300. That would be wonderful. But
Whoa.
they are really good quality, and these last on vehicles and stuff. They don't get like awful. They are weather resistant, and I have not had one on my car long enough to tell you how easy it is to be
Calling and
sun.
balling is in the chat.
But yeah, they're in. There is 20 Lego inspired stickers, and I will have 10 non-Lego inspired stickers. So I am gonna have 30 new stickers that are going up on the Etsy store. Hopefully, well, the Lego ones will go up next week, and then the non-Lego ones will go up the following week, hopefully. But so yeah, I'm going through. I have to count them all. I have to check them all in, make sure I have the right quantities, and I got to photograph them. So tonight is a busy night, and I just got done recording Forever Sorting for tomorrow, and so now I gotta go do that.
So you have a task that's very repetitive and menial. Man, that sounds almost perfect for a live stream.
Well,
for listening, probably not for participating.
yeah. I mean, I'll be listening. I'll be upstairs in the kitchen, and I'll just have my phone playing it so I can listen to you guys. But
Trap Dust says, what day next week we have it up, I guess.
I hope Monday, but that might be wishful thinking. So I'm going to say by the end of next week. Switch it from Monday to Friday. But I have a lot. I've been teasing them as well on social media. There's a lot I have not teased, but I've tried to hit all the classic Lego interests. I'm hoping that every Lego fan is going to find something they're interested in this collection.
Did you do Exoforce?
I did not do Exo4.
I'm out.
And I'm out. Actually, somebody suggested that. I asked them. I got down to like one slot left, and I said, "What should I do?" And they were like, "Have you considered Exoforce?" I'm like, "I don't know if anyone will buy that."
Yeah. I would assume you did Bionicle though. You don't want to betray LJ.
I did Bionicle, and when I teased the Bionicle post, it has 3 times more likes than any of the other Lego ones. So it's like, and done. When I did the shirts, because people are always like, "Why did you make a Bionicle and a Galador shirts?" I'm like, guys, the Bionicle and Galador shirt sold better than every other shirt that I made. It's like you should not underestimate the power of the Bionicle community. It is
Galador is just for the memes.
Yeah, and that's fine. I mean, that's works for me.
A sale's a sale. I'm not knocking it at all.
A sale is a sale. So, but yeah, nice to see you. I'm gonna go upstairs and I'm gonna pop out, but I'll be listening and
we'll be here.
We'll
be here
forever sorting.
Forever chilling.
Reed, did you see my Sans drawing this morning?
I don't know if I saw the Sans drawing. I guess probably not. Was it towards the end of the stream?
It was the last one. It was the last.
No, because I was rushing to get somewhere. I was rushing to do an errand for Brick Vibe, so I did not listen. I was actually really pushing myself today. So
hold on, I'll show you.
Let me tell you, it did not disappoint.
I need to do a better one.
Depends on if he's holding a knife and a chicken. Knife in one hand.
Why would I be? At what point have I held a knife?
It would be a spatula and a chicken for the food truck and for the chickens.
That's personal information. Let's not mix up.
The only thing that's missing is the con and the 2020. It'd be perfect.
Well,
I need to switch the gutter. The little gutter pipe needs to go the other way, so it's the opposite of the chicken. That way, the logo has symmetry.
That looks good. That looked great.
It was, yeah, that was fun. I was ready to draw Garfield with crazy limbs, but I'm like, whatever.
I was looking forward to how creepy it would be, but Gallagate's thing was just too fun to pass up on.
Sometimes you gotta just dive in. All right, well, you guys have fun. I'll be watching and chatting
Oh, look at
as
Dave is, hey, perfect timing because Dave O'Hare is ready to come in. So Dave's
Sweet.
coming
You're easily
and Kevin's going.
Hey, Dave, tap me out, Dave.
High five. You got to tag him out. Tag him, Dave.
Tell me, Reed.
Hey, when I leave, you guys should play that game where you say one word and then you pass it on to the next person. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.
We're gonna play 20 questions on themes or something. What's up, Dave?
Good talk. Good talk.
That was a good talk. That was a great talk. Just gonna check and see. Chat. Yeah.
Someone is jamming out.
still in a festive mood. I see a Christmas tree in the background.
Some people just celebrate a little bit longer than others.
Good evening.
Did we just lose Reed? How does that even work?
I didn't think that was possible.
Huh, well, this is a new dynamic.
All right, so how do we need to, what major changes should we make while Reed is gone? I mean, now is our opportunity, if any.
Our opportunity has faded. The window has closed. He is back.
Ah!
I think I'm gonna have to officially do something crazy with Yahoo. Because all I did was open Yahoo to go check an email and figure out where someone was at, and bam, it's like, really?
You should check that email again.
And what's funny is it's, on the front screen had Trump on it. So I wonder if it's interconnected, some kind of interconnected, crazy dimensional, nuttiness.
A really good email on Yahoo, Reed. You should go check it.
Your problem is real simple. You're using Yahoo.
Oh, I still use Yahoo.
What's really would be really good is if Yahoo took ideas from like Brickset and those places where that if you're getting ads but you sign in, your ad stop. That would be awesome.
I think what Yahoo
that would take intelligence, and us Lego guys definitely have a lot more intelligence than those people in Yahoo. So
I think what Yahoo should do is take itself into the backyard, put itself on its knees, and blow its brains out.
Brick Freak, I would say check your spam, because if I open up Yahoo, I could crash the stream again. So, because that's where I just was. Now, granted, I did have Ryan open, which I since have closed. I could try and open it. Well, you know what? Let me close this one first. We'll close Facebook, because Facebook could have been causing issues. We'll call Slack. Yeah. Okay, we might be able to do it now. We might be fine. Yeah. Well, my Yahoo email goes back to the 90s, about the time of the beginning of what we call the normal internet. But hey.
Can't you use your phone to check your email, Reed?
Huh?
Check your email.
What about checking my email?
Can't you use your phone?
Well, I can, but I can't send the link because the phone's not hooked up that way. So. That's okay. I closed. Well, the other problem is some of these other the chat programs on the computer are pretty more intensive than like Slack and Band, and those guys, they cause a lot of issues too. Plus, I had Facebook open. They're not super bad, not as bad as Yahoo, but the combination of Ryan Stream, Facebook, Slack, Band, and then opening Yahoo, I think it just went.
Right.
Oh yeah, Mike Moto's in the chat. Yeah, just hold on, Brick Freak, hold on.
Is Mike
Hold
B
your
gonna
horses.
do it tonight? I had a question for him.
Who?
Mike B, is he gonna show up? Do you know?
I know he's got an invite, so.
Very protective around. I don't call him Mr. Rogers. Doing Rogers.
Oh, and Trapjaw says, and the Russians have control of Reed's computer. That's okay. Wouldn't surprise me.
Russians chose the very.
If I start talking about politics, then you know someone else got the computer, because all I talk about is how much I hate Lego brand retail management. So if I start talking about politics, you guys know it's not me.
So how do you feel about these current politics going on, Reed? Oh, I see. You're a big Elizabeth Warren fan, I guess.
Well, I don't listen to any of it. I mean, I don't need to listen till November, and then I'll listen. But until then, it's all gibberish right now, so I'm not even gonna listen. I don't really care.
So I see you're a Trumper.
No, I am not. Probably the opposite extreme. If I could feed them to one of my ice bears, I wouldn't a heartbeat. I mean, if I knew 800 ice bears could take them and throw them somewhere in a deep dark hole, I'd send them. I'd send them on that mission right now. But I don't have that magical potion to make them come to life and expand to extra human size. If I did, that'd make a good children's book. I think I should do that. I'll start designing.
I think Reed's been taking
That is awfully extreme.
Michael understood that reference, whatever. It's all smoke and mirrors. Hinkle's laughing. Trapjaw says it's all smoke and mirrors. And then Moto says, I understand that. I understood that reference. Not sure which reference he was referring to, but I'm sure one of them.
Sorry.
I'm more of a Carter kind of guy. Jimmy Carter.
a peanut farmer kind of guy, or a southern peanut farmer. That makes sense.
That one went right over my head.
It sounds like it did.
Wasn't Jimmy Carter a peanut farmer from the South?
I was referring to the former president, Jimmy Carter.
Wasn't it Jimmy Carter a peanut farmer from the South? You're a fan of him, but not enough to know anything about him.
My uncle actually used his image on. What was it? Oh gosh, do I have that? Do I have that can sticker? Here it is. Plains Blue Ribbon beer. With Carter and a bag of peanuts.
Are you watching Mr. Rogers?
Must be Dave. Dave's watching something.
Mr. Rogers.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, it's Mr. Rogers. I tried to turn it down.
So there's Jimmy Carter and his bag of peanuts on Plains Blue Ribbon beer. Almost as bad as this one,
Yes, I agree. PBR.
This is the one he got in trouble for. Coca-Cola or something. Coke didn't like that. This one's good. This is classic. Don't we all drink this stuff once in a while? Mountain Pew.
Sure.
Here we go. Royal Grown Calo with what was it? What's the guy's name from Bad News Bears? I can't remember the guy's name. Use that image for
That's Walter Matthau.
Yeah. He's Moolah base. Moolah is 64th on the all-time list of baseball millionaires, known mainly for his unusual signature. Moolah bags, I guess. Sugar Tree 1-Up. These were all like stuff he did. Like these are can coolers back in the day. Here we go. Anybody want some Cudweiser?
Huh. No.
Lush beer, Lush Hungarian sugar-free Frasca. I got sugar-free Frasca here.
Also no.
Sugar-free Dr. Pepper.
Tempting offer.
And Mr. Bibb. Mr. Bibb, yeah. Mountain Pew is my favorite. Let's see here. Please, won't you be Mr. Hinkle says, please, won't you be my neighbor? It's a good idea, Hinkle. Lego should bring us together. Clutch power. How is the Razor Crest build going? Trapjaw asks.
I am just about done. I ordered the last parts for the exterior. I still need to finish off the interior, but I've got a show tomorrow that I'm going to be showing this at. So it's in pretty good shape. Engine could still use a couple of tweaks maybe, but otherwise I'm pretty happy with it. So.
Hello, neighbor. Hey, it's a really nice day. Would you like to build something as wonderful as you? I think we should. That was what Moto was saying, and I don't understand why my managed participant. There we go. There's my green room. I was wondering why it wasn't up. Kevin says I used to not pay attention to politics back in the old days.
How back are the old days?
I don't know. Old enough, I guess.
Got
Actually, I should almost be painting figs. Actually, they should be doing. I feel like that. I don't know. I really feel like doing it. I kind of lost. I'm like a lost puppy. I guess I could be working on. I do have a spreadsheet I was working on.
Oh boy. Okay, what's going on in your all's worlds?
Trap just says hopefully Lego builds a decent Razor Crest.
Yeah, I'm assuming they will, but it all depends if it's a $50 Razor Crest, $150 Razor Crest. I mean,
Well, it's definitely not going to be 50.
What was that?
It's definitely not going to be 50.
Well, but it's probably not going to be more than 80, and there's only so much they can do with that.
I don't know. I feel like it'll probably be the 120 to 150 range.
That'd be great if they did it, but I don't know if they will.
How many pieces do you think is in that one in terms of if they built something like that?
I don't know. I mean, I'm looking at probably 400 or 500 pieces just in each engine.
Oh wow!
So, the interior of this is pretty complex too to get this to actually look around on the outside and attach correctly. And I've got beams that go in and actually support the engines, because when I first started this, I just had them perched on a plate, and then I went back and I dropped it and half destroyed it, but that resulted in me redoing the entire substructure, and it's much more.
I had somebody, we lost somebody. Jim was in the green room. I put him in, and I make you.
And you kick sands in the process.
No, Sans
No,
is here.
I'm still here. I just muted myself and turned off the camera. I'm doing something on my phone.
No, but I admitted Jim, and then just as I admitted Jim, something happened and he dropped right away or something. So I don't know what happened there. So Jim, if you're out there, if you're listening, go ahead and join again. I don't know what happened there. I hit the admit button and just I don't know. It's all Chester's fault. Chester gets the blame. I sent one, Brick Freak. I sent it to your email. I don't know what's going on with your email. I'm not getting anything saying it's undeliverable, so it's going to somebody. Let's see here.
Thinking a lot.
It's going to your Gmail.
Did you work out your disagreement? Where are you going? We're done. Thanks. Real pleasure. Hey! Come on, sit down. We cooked you some takeout.
They brought pizza.
Lloyd,
Pizza. Someone say pizza. Pizza.
Hello.
can't you just say hello?
Now, of course, I sent it again,
Hey,
and he's here. So you were looking at your correct email, were you? Admit it. Admit it.
I guess something was up with my computer, I guess.
Okay. We eat some food, we talk.
That's okay. You get a couple breaks, and then we'll have to, we'll have to quarantine you.
Didn't he miss the entire stream last week? I think his number of breaks have expired.
Oh.
Who are we talking about?
You.
Car on the street for 2 nights.
I'm on you, freak. I know what you're up to. I know your game.
You don't say a word.
So let's see here.
Dorothy.
And I don't know what happened, so we're gonna do this one again. Whoop.
May never come back here. So please, Dorothy and I have been together and in love for 15 years. We left as soon as Mom got sick.
Do you have to work tonight, freak?
She really didn't want me there. She was sleeping around.
Me?
No.
Yeah.
I did not have to work tonight, no.
Oh.
Dorothy's why I'm standing here. She helped me grow the hell up.
I have to work tomorrow, though.
Let me mute Dave for a moment. I don't know what's going on. Seems kind of loud for there. You have to work tomorrow?
Yeah, from 8 to 3, so it's not so bad.
8 a.m.?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I was supposed to bowl at, what was it, like 10 a.m. last Saturday morning? And the post show went to 3 a.m. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we had quite the post show last week. Quite interesting, yeah. We died pretty. Actually, why did we kill it? We killed it at 12 or something, just because of something. Something was going on. We killed it, and then post show just kind of took on a life of its own, and before we knew it, it was what the heck was that? I don't know what you're referring to, Kevin. I'm guessing it's something from Dave's over there. I don't know what's going on, so I muted him to be on the safe side.
Yeah, this is a mock that I'm working on.
I'm guessing it is something desert related. I'm just guessing.
It's from. I'm trying to build my own version of the cantina from Star Wars.
Oh, is that the inside?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna. I hope it to be done on by Brickworld, Wisconsin.
Cool. Are you gonna be there at Brickworld?
Yeah.
Are you gonna be there all weekend or what? What are you doing?
I hope to. Yeah. If I can drive by then I'll probably be there.
Okay.
This is my chocolate room because
you'll be at Chicago too, right?
Yeah, I still got to register though for that.
Well, because the goal obviously is to I'd like to stream this year Friday night like I'm supposed to, and then but I want to do it from the auction. So what I might have to do is, if you're there, maybe what I'll do is when it's time for me to bid and stuff, I can just throw you into the fire, and I'll go raise my hand and try and win something.
All right, yeah, I'll entertain the people, and you go get all the stuff.
The troops, yeah. Well, hopefully it'll be nicer if we can do it somewhere where there's a bunch of people anyways. So you can
so we can have like, hey, look at how much fun we're having over here or whatever.
You can have this seat. I need to go somewhere and bid on give some money away. So here, sit in my seat.
All right.
Mos Eisley is what Moto is saying. So I'm guessing that's what you're building, Mos Eisley.
Yep. Yeah, just the cantina so far. That's it. Battlefront 2 to add some.
Oh, there we go. Okay, Jim, I'm gonna try and admit you. Hopefully nothing crazy will happen. Oh, there we go. Jim is connecting.
I actually have to get going. I gotta put Jacob to bed. So.
Okay. Sounds good.
I'm gonna add random characters, so I'm adding Ned Flanders into the cantina.
Have a good night.
Yeah, have a good time at your show tomorrow.
Thank you.
Good night, Kevin.
Yep.
Fans, I'll see you guys maybe next week.
Maybe. It's Valentine's Day. Don't get yourself in trouble.
Yep.
Wait, are you gonna stream next week, Reed? Because
I am, unless I somehow get a miraculous date between now and then. But yeah, I will.
Okay. I was just wondering because if you were gonna take that day off or because it was Valentine's Day or whatever.
No. I'll stream unless something miraculous happens and I get some kind of something happens. I doubt it. I'll be streaming most likely. I
doubt anything will happen.
I would love something to happen, but I don't think it will. So
yeah, highly doubt it for me.
So I'll probably be here. A chance for those people who do stream with us that have a significant other that supports them, maybe to give them props. Say, hey, this is the person that lets me hide out in the basement all the time and build Lego. We'll see.
I'm actually making a Lego area in my basement. Actually, it's pretty.
So
cool.
Jim, are you there? Can you hear us?
I think so.
I can hear you.
I can hear you. As long as we're not supposed to see anything, we're good.
What else do I got in here?
Are we supposed to see anything or not?
You should be. Zoom and I have been having problems.
Well, what I would do is go down to where like your video area is and hit the up arrow and just see if it's connected to something. If it gives you a camera option or anything, that's usually where something might happen or something. It's pretty. Oh, there you go. Okay, now we see you. Because you'll actually, if you're playing video, the guy that's without video, usually they drop to the bottom. Because YouTube's going to show us, if you have video, it only shows people on. I could have 12 people. If only 9 had video, only the 9 are on the screen. The other people, because they don't have video, they don't need to be shown. They can just hear them. So.
Okay.
So
what's been going on?
Pretty good. It's going pretty good. We've been at it for a couple hours now. We're at about 2 hours in. Yeah. So it looks like you're getting ready to build something. Maybe is that the racetrack? Is it the race thing?
Yeah, I'm doing a new thing for the amusement park.
Ooh.
With the old racers track.
Okay.
when I was kind of set around, kind of like an Autotopia type thing from Disneyland, using these cars.
Oh yeah, so the racer being the one that had the sides on it that people like to use for GBC and such.
Yeah, I think so. I think I have a track here somewhere. I don't know where anything is right now.
Yeah, I have some of that too. I actually, somebody here in Whistler said it was a great thing for the returns for GBC and stuff. So
Yeah, we used them for some moon bases. Lester made little cars that could run around on them, battery operated.
oh, okay. Yeah, they do have something. They do have something on there. You know, it'll work for just fine. So.
Oh, that's what I could work on.
Yeah, that stuff.
Yeah, yep. I got some of that too. I bought some years ago, and
track is that? Is that okay? That's old track.
Yeah, it's an old racer
From before
track.
my time. Okay, yeah, because yeah, I was born in 02. Like some stuff, I'm like, oh wow, look at that piece. Because
yeah, Amanda from Whistler was telling me that's a good one to use for GBCs too, because it's got the ledges on it. So you can use it for like the return type kind of thing, which I may have to try and do that with my stuff. So cool. That's good. What's the next show for you? Train show?
Estes Park. Estes Park
right.
next weekend.
Oh, it's next weekend. Ooh.
Estes Park up there.
How many rides you taking up there?
I'm not doing any this year.
No rides at all. What's the theme this year for Estes?
Fantasy. I'm doing a large battle scene. Just didn't feel like doing the amusement park this time.
What kind of battle scene? It's fantasy, so just
I've got a bunch of knights, orcs, and
so it's getting like a forestry almost.
Kind of.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I got a little fortress and a big wall type thing.
Nice.
Yeah, Michael Frederick from Illinois actually likes to use his orcs to. At least last year he did the Siege Hope Castle. So.
Yeah. And I'm also making a train, because it's a train show, using the Harry Potter carriages.
Oh, I just put that set in my basement.
That's pretty good. Using that was that one. That was pretty cool. Brick Trooper, welcome. Brick Troopers in the chat.
I'm pulled by dinosaurs.
Ooh.
What dinosaurs from which theme?
Raptors.
Okay, so but what raptors? I'm just curious.
Whatever I have on hand, I have like 60 of them. So.
Oh wow, that's a lot of raptors.
I have a problem.
Well, you can't have too many raptors.
Are those the new raptors from like Lego Movie 2, like the blue ones and stuff?
I got one blue one from the Lego Movie, and then everything else is from whatever I found on clearance and stuff like that from whatever movies.
That's not a problem. Did you see? I have a box of sealed CMFs. I mean, this is a problem. Look at this. That's a problem. Yeah, because I actually showed. One of the persons on Instagram was having. She's like, "Yeah, I finally found the poly bag I was looking for," and then I kind of go, I says, you should probably reach out to me first if you're looking for a poly bag. I probably have one in that collection in there. That's at least got to be, because I've been adding. That's got to be at least about 1,600 plus in there. So. I have a problem too. I'm part of that polybag support group on Facebook. So
I think everybody has a problem.
I don't think it's much of a support group, but
I don't know. I feel pretty problemless. I feel like I'm just about perfect. No? Wow. No one agrees with. Okay, never mind. Then I'll take that statement back.
Luckily, at least I'm selling some Lego sets. So, are you using a camera for is that like on your laptop or something or what?
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, my phone.
Oh, your phone. Okay.
Got it mounted on my tripods.
Yeah, Trap Josh says most of us have Lego props. Oh, it's on your tripod? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've got all sorts of stuff to film with and adapters and.
It's giving us a weird angle. That's why I was just kind of looking at it.
Yeah, it's kind of over the right side of my shoulder here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's the nice thing is that the Logitech cameras actually. I do have a tripod I use for my. I use it with the Lumix camera, but obviously the tripod works pretty good with the webcams too. I've used it a few times if I had to. I'll have to make sure I have it for Chicago. So picked up, that was one of those things where I was making a trip to Brick World and I went through Kansas City that year and stopped by and saw Jeff at the store in Kansas City and picked up a tripod. The radio, that was when the Radio Shacks were still around. They were going under. So I was like, yeah, I'll take that one. That was a nice one. So it's worked really good. Used it a few times. Gives me some nice stationary photos. So that's good. Now is your phone standing up like this, or is your phone kind of sitting like this?
It's sideways. So it's a portrait mode.
I think your phone is unlocked, so it's not rotating.
Is it?
Yeah, it's vertical right now.
No, it's facing the right direction.
No. I think your phone is locked. I don't.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been having problems with it.
That's fine. Michael Moto saying I do a cell phone on a tripod too. Zoom is hell on mobile. Keep on keeping on, brother. You know, you're fine.
Yeah. Zoom mobiles sucks.
It took me forever for how to pick the camera I wanted.
Yeah, I mean it's fine. I mean it works. So
I would not mind having a camera dedicated to making videos, but I don't think that would be a smart purchasing decision.
There you go. That's perfect. You fixed it. So that's good. So you're building the set to kind of see are you building the set to build it and then you're going to kind of just go from there and tweak it?
Yeah, I like to build them originally, then I'll modify them and tweak them however I want. I've got 2 of them to build, so with this set.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. See, all you had to do last week is say, hey, how do I join the madness? And you just give me your email and I'll send you a link. And as long as you're not Brick Freak and you can know how to look at your email, you're fine. You can get it on that first time.
Sorry.
It's okay. You know, we like to pick on the people who have the most problems. So hey, you know, looks like Titanium J is waiting. I started the waiting room, so here we go. Titanium J is here. Welcome, Titanium. You only had a short stint in the waiting room, so you're good.
Hey Jay.
Yo.
Did you know Titanium J, his real name isn't Jay? Or Titanium?
Or 52.
I was about to say that next.
Well, maybe it's just TJ. He just made up something to go with TJ. So, you know, hey.
What kind of name is TJ? Ugh.
Trap Josh is crushed college this week. Question mark, I guess.
Yep, but I decided to come home for the weekend.
Oh, there you go. Moto says, Jay, how you been? I'm slamming out Bionicle here at home. Vibe says, hi, Jay. So, yeah.
Hello, everyone. I've been doing well.
What's going on?
Chat is lively. That's always a good thing. I sorted my figs. I gotta throw what else. I don't know if I really brought anything to really do tonight.
What figures did you sort, Reed?
I went and bought more of 19. So what did I say? I had where'd that list go? I had 13 knights, 8 dog sitters, 3 flamingos, 1 fox, 1 pizza, 1 of the explorer.
Oh, not the Johnny Thunder dude?
Yeah, for the lizard.
A cool figure. I like him.
Oh, I'll take this apart. I'll take the top. I'll take Jim's.
There we go. Okay, these guys are actually looking pretty cool. I'm making some custom. If you guys know the game Grand Theft Auto 5, I'm making some figures.
Never heard of it.
I got Trevor.
Never heard of that game.
You ever heard of GTA 5?
Sounds pretty violent to me. I don't think
it is actually a pretty violent game. And then I got Franklin.
Is it an indie game or something?
It's a game on Xbox, PlayStation, PC.
Is it a small indie title or something?
It's I don't want to say look up GTA because I don't want to leave you the wrong information.
I think he's playing with you, but I could be wrong.
I just don't want
a pretty small unknown title that hasn't been around since 2015 is one of the top 10 best-selling games of all time.
I think you are right on that, Sans. I think you're right. I just don't want to say go look it up and then you get in trouble or something.
I think I should be good about looking things up and not getting in trouble.
Yeah.
Just said TJ Hooker. Moto says, hey, online privacy is a thing. Don't out a person's real identity online. Oh, that comment was tone deaf. I work for a cybersecurity company and get triggered.
Yeah, like how Mike.
Kind of like you, Jude. What kind of a name is Sans? Yeah.
Yeah,
What do
I
you
got home
on?
not long after getting home. I rearranged my room again. I moved this table here, so it's kind of in between. So now I just have this big area to work in, and then this way is my desk. So I got this nice Lego area, and it works well.
Nice. My Lego area is kind of taken up by 4 base plates at the moment.
Yeah, I have a lot of tables, so this works out.
I'm building a coffee table in my woodshop class, so I'm gonna try to end up probably putting that in the basement and then putting Cloud City on it, so that way that has a home. Because it needs a home. We'll keep knocking into it, and it gets kind of old. It's too big for where it is right now.
You working on anything tonight, Titanium, or you're just here just
For now, I'm just here to hang out. I might start working on a couple of things, but
Have you bought any cool Ninjago sets lately?
no, I haven't bought anything since before
Oh yeah, I guess
my last break ended.
Yeah, since the last time you were on.
Yeah, the last major thing I bought was this.
Yeah, that thing's pretty cool. I
Yeah.
saw that in Walmart the other day, and I was like, "Oh, that looks cool." Not that I'm gonna buy it though, but it just looks.
Did
cool.
buy this Ninjago set, so I do this dragon.
Cool.
I get best.
Yeah.
I like the guy with the white beard. He looks cool.
Yeah, Unagami.
Oh,
Might
yeah.
build that after I finish this.
I don't know Ninjago. I'm sorry.
Forgot I had a set I could build. Shame on me.
Dude, this
There he
looks
is.
better face. for-
Unagami.
Oh, there you go.
Unagami?
Hey, Reed.
Oh, Brian Brick, see you next week. See ya. What's up?
You know the head that came with the hammerhead shark from the Atlantis, the trans red one that has the mouth on print?
Maybe. Oh, is it this one? The guy that's on this guy here?
Ooh.
I don't know. No, I don't think he has the same head print. I don't know what his looks like.
Yeah,
The
it does have a
hammerhead
mouth. I think it's this guy, but this guy's the one that's glued. Yeah. So.
Well, I didn't know there was a blue one.
No, it's glued. This is the same one, but it's glued.
They used the Craggle way before the Lego movie even existed.
Hey, Brick Blaze, welcome. What about it? You were going somewhere with that? I'm taking it.
Oh well, I'm in the market of looking for a handful of them. I think there's only the red ones. I mean, if there are other color ones, that would be interesting.
No,
but
I think that's the only one.
One I know of.
Hopefully, I'll pull it up without crashing anything here. So let's see here.
well, I knew that was the only figure it came with.
Well, I think it's that guy, but I mean, I wonder if it was with another.
It was the hammerhead shark from Atlantis.
Oh,
Wait,
they both have. You know what's funny is they both have the mouth. They both have it. So both these guys on this mag set had it. So the hammerhead and the other one. Well, you know what? Here, I'll open it up because I think that stuff actually came apart. It was just the torso and the legs that were glued, I think.
Yeah.
We're gonna find out. We're gonna open it right now and find out. Just for you. I was gonna open it anyways to try to get them
No, I
apart.
mean, you don't have to open anything up. I was just curious if you had
Well,
any screw of them.
It's too late now. All right. Well, I mean, you know, the goal is to kind of build with Lego. The goal isn't just to have it sit on a shelf and look pretty all the time. So.
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't hurt to have.
Oh, hey, Doc. Doc is in the chat. Welcome, Mr. Sampson.
Hey, Doc.
Hello, Doc.
How you doing?
Did you get your package yet, buddy?
Hey,
Yeah.
Reed. Question for you.
Yes.
Do you have
Yes.
a extra Lego wheelchair piece lying around?
I have a couple of those sets of the people sets, but I don't know if I technically have an extra.
Because if you, I was just wondering if you did, because I could just buy it from you because I need it for one of my customs.
I don't think I have any extras currently. So
Okay.
let's see here.
I just thought I would ask.
Oh, look at that. Sans, is that the head you're looking for? Here, let me make me spotlight so you can actually see it nice and clear. Let's see where my mouse went to.
Yeah, that head. I have one of them.
Yeah. So basically, yeah. So he's actually part of this guy. So and actually the head comes off. It's the torso and the legs that are freaking glued, which kind of stinks. So. But
I have a hammerhead figure. I knew it came with that, but they're just. I was looking at the prices on them at Brickley a few days ago. I can't quite remember what they were, but I think I won a handful of them, like 2 or 3, maybe, or 4. I don't know.
Well, let me see, because I don't know how many of those sets I have. Actually, I'll have to look and see. Oh, what spell? You spell somewhere.
I don't know. You just have a lot of sets on hand, and I just realized you had one of those. Yeah,
well, I mean, I'll look and see. There's always that chance I might have a couple floating around. I was getting ready to go to see what sets it was in. So let's see here.
The hammerhead was in that set. I think it was like a smaller, or no, was it? I think it was like a submarine with a drill on one arm and a hand on the other.
Here, well, yeah. I'm just gonna go here real quick and take a quick peek here.
There you go. Let's see here.
We'll guess at page 4 and see. No, I went too far. Oh man, here's Doc. Start handing out the glow sticks and amp up the house music. I love him.
What?
That was what Moto's saying. Oh, here it is. Yes, let's do that. That's the head. Catalog entry. Let's backtrack, see what sets it's in. 2 sets. Wow. Oh, it doesn't include the magnet set. It's in the Deep Sea Raider, because you're right, it's the Hammerhead. That's a bigger set. Oh, and the Strider. I had one. I don't know if I still have one. Yeah. Well, let's see here. Oh, went too far back. Yeah.
Hello, anywhere? This would actually.
There's a guy in Germany that's got a bunch of new ones for about 45 cents a piece.
Well, I mean, I know you personally, so I thought, oh shoot, if you had.
I'll look and see. I don't know. I'll keep my eyes peeled.
All right.
I know I have a couple of these magnet sets, but that's, I know that for sure, but that's it. So I will check for you. Let's see.
Here we go. Okay, perfect.
So cool.
These people, and it's Lego people, just splat. Okay. All right, so I made 4 people. Do I make more or do I just stop? I don't know.
You make things until your hands fall off.
I don't think my hands can easily fall off.
Not with that attitude.
I just don't think they can. I mean, if.
So yeah, so that's good. So yeah, well, Trapjaw's asking Doc, when is his ISS stream?
I made less.
Is Doc gonna join tonight?
I don't know, Doc. Are you coming in? You're welcome to come in. You should have an invite somewhere. Come join the party.
Party, yay.
Hey, oh, look at that Garfield. Is that one of Kevin's?
Huh?
No,
Kevin?
it's a coaster.
Oh.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, just be careful he doesn't drink the drink that's above the coaster, you know. He's a pretty sneaky cat, you know.
Does anyone? I don't have. Well, I mean, I do, but I don't really. I'm being lazy. Does anyone have a memory of the Godzilla lizard mascot costume figure from one of the mystery figure waves? What color his legs were?
Green. The
No,
lizard.
Yeah, I have that figure somewhere lying around. I think he's in pieces though. But yeah,
not
his legs are
green,
green.
I don't think.
I can probably tell you in a half a heartbeat here because I took a picture of it the other
I
day.
think it's that light green color. I'm trying to find his original legs because I've been using different legs for him.
That guy, is that the guy you're looking for? That guy right there?
Yeah. Yeah, okay, it's lime green, or that light green, I don't know where that is.
I thought, yeah, it almost looks like just a standard green, but yeah, I guess it could be. Let's see here. Ding.
Is that Doc saying he's gonna jump on here in a second?
See you, Blaze. Have a great night, buddy. Catch you later.
Bye, Blaze.
Might see you tomorrow. Maybe might see you tomorrow night on Saturday Night Lego, perhaps.
Saturday Night Lego, what's that?
That's Hoosiers. Hoosiers.
Oh,
stream.
another stream. Okay.
Friday morning, Kevin does his doodle stream. Friday night, you got me. Obviously, M&R. Ryan's doing a stream tonight. He's building a gunship.
Ryan does his at random.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I met Ryan a couple times.
Hoosier does Saturday night, and then Hauling and Balling's on Sunday. I mean, there's probably other ones scattered around.
Brick Hive does it Sunday morning.
What? Who? Brick Hive?
Yeah.
Yeah. Brick Vibe will be going back to Thursday at some point, I think. Hoosier.
That's what he says, but so far I haven't seen anything of it happen.
Why?
Doc, did you answer? I couldn't remember. Did you answer? Did you get that package I sent you? Just kind of checking for the heck of it, making sure it got there.
Did he say if he's jumping on or not?
Huh?
Did he tell me if he's going to jump on or not?
He didn't say anything yet. Doc, you can also jump in if you want. Sands is curious enough you're going to jump on. Might be daring you. I don't know if it's a dare, double dare, triple dare, double dog dare. I don't know what it is yet. So, but
whatever I have to say to get that weirdo on, then I'll say it.
Yeah, I guess it is bright green hips and legs is what it does say at the brick link.
I have no idea where those would be.
I found Unikitty's tail, the red one, in my red bucket.
Oh, you know what's really bad is it's only, you know, it's only in that pair of legs only in two sets. That lizard guy, and then the Batman classic TV series, that humongous set.
So they're not cheap if I can't find them.
Riddler's legs. I'm staring at it right now.
I didn't look at price. I was doing catalog entry. I was doing my research.
You're checking the, well, if you know just how much just the whole figure costs, because I might just be interested in buying a new one if I can't find the legs.
Legs are about 75 cents new in the U.S. down to 60 cents used.
Oh, that's not terrible.
That's not too bad. The fig itself
Could be worse. Think of it that way. It always could be worse.
The fig himself is about used or about 3. Oh, man, I hate when I only list 10 per page. Really.
Let's see. What else would I put
Cheapest-
in a red car?
Cheapest new is in Germany at $10, which is kind of overkill. Yeah, there aren't very many new ones.
Are you looking, did you set it to the U.S.?
No, I just look everywhere because there's.
I always set it to the U.S. one.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I do. Hey, I mean,
Series 5. I mean, I could always check. I mean, if you need the lizard guy, let me look real quick here because you know what? I just happen to have a box of bags of sealed minifigs right here. Let me see if I can find my Series 5 real quick.
Well, the Ninja Turtles match it, but they have printing.
Oh, yeah. Well, probably close, right? Probably not the same exact green, but.
No, it's the same. Well, I mean, I think it's the same.
Series 4, Series 13, That's Series 7.
How to
Series
start a Lego car? This is tough.
10
Does
is-
anybody in the comments know what a good way to start a Lego car is?
Eight.
Start building one.
I'm just trying to build a cool red one.
Oh, here we go. Series 5. It's your moment of truth.
The wheel piece, whatever those like deal.
Oh, let's see here. We got a boxer, a lumberjack, a gangster, a small clown, a graduate, a snowboarder, a graduate again, graduate, snowboarder, Egyptian queen. No, I don't have one that's closed. I know. I mean, if you desperately need, what are you going to use it for?
I don't need it for anything. I don't desperately need it, but I said earlier I was going to do that Godzilla mock.
Oh.
I have no idea where those legs would be though. I'm gonna look around.
I must have opened my wizard, whatever guys I had. I must have opened them. So I guess to the panel that's in the chat, I mean, with all these figs, all these different years, does it? If I want to sell them, does it make sense to open them all so you can see what they are, or would people actually trust that? 20 series of feeling minifigs, they should know what I'm doing.
I would base it off of the price.
Oh, if it's worth a lot, don't open it.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I mean, especially those early series, like Series 1. Those are ridiculous.
Like Series 2 right here.
I'm not as familiar with prices on those, but
yeah, I got 2 bags of Series 2.
Hey, Reed, you want to know what I think Lego should do now that they own Bricklink?
What?
I think that one of the things that they should do is put everything that Lego's ever made, like as a set or as a part, like what Lego would price it at if they were to sell like one piece.
Oh, you mean like a piece from a classic set?
Well, I kind of want them to do that with their minifigures, so we can know, okay, that figure that guy's selling it for $7, he's actually worth $5.
You want Lego, the company that's notorious for disliking resellers, to set the price for all of their items that are being resold.
I just kind of want them to do that just so that we know as collectors, that guy's worth a lot of money or whatever.
They would probably actually kill Bricklink before they would do that. That would be my money. My money beyond that, they'd actually kill the site before they'd actually go through and price stuff. Because you're right. I mean, their goal isn't to have people resell. They want the end users to buy it. They don't want us to buy it and sit on it. I mean, obviously I bought them because I wanted to use them or whatever, or bought it by buying an extra set. I mean, but the goal is, they build stuff so people play with it. I mean, it's a toy. I mean, they don't build it so that we just actually sit on it on a shelf. I mean, even though a lot of people do. So
Lego can't control that market. That's based off of demand of whatever figures.
Yeah, I mean, you can see they bought Bricklink, so they're probably trying to give it a good go. But I've talked to, we talked in the post show last week. I don't think they didn't buy Bricklink for Bricklink. They bought it for something else. They got Bricklink in the deals. So they got Bricklink in the deal. It wasn't what they were after. So it's one of those things where, at least that's what the rumors are. So. But it's one of those things where
bricks. So I mean, seems like a pretty confirmed rumor.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Well, but I mean, just like anything else, I mean, they weren't probably They probably weren't after Bricklink itself. So all I know is I kind of laughed because obviously I opened my store. I've already opened my store and closed my store within a matter of 2 weeks because I went there and I go, okay. I mean, I had put some stuff there. Everything is the same from when I closed the store last time. Nothing's changed except for maybe inventory levels. And so I said, let's sell. So he says, I'm trying to buy this. I can't buy it. It says there's something about shipping. It won't ship it. So I go into the shipping area, and the shipping area says, yep, they order it, you invoice them, you add the shipping and all that, and bingo. I'm like, okay, oh, that's good. Now I talked to all the people who have stores. They're like, oh, no, you got to set up a plan and all this other stuff. I'm like, great. How come they haven't updated their website so that those of us selling know what we actually have to do? Oh, wait, that's right. That's for all the small guys. We have to figure it out on our own. So I kind of laugh. I mean, it's one of those things where Lego bought it, but it's kind of those things where it's still operating, kind of sadly. But
I found the legs.
On
No
legs?
need to-
There you go. I was
No
wondering
need
why
to-
you were doing the dance, so.
Huh?
We were wondering why you were doing the dance.
Happy, you know?
Oh, okay.
What? Whoops.
So Doc says he's not jumping in, he's got stuff to do, so maybe he'll jump in a little bit later, so.
Oh, I got a cool idea. I want this. Wait, it's not gonna work.
Maybe we need, actually what you should have done, Brick Freak, is if you want to know if they'll ever do that, you should, if they still have the questionings open, so you can ask like Bricklink, or even ask, maybe, even maybe go to the videos for the Lego Brick Masters and ask those guys that are actually, some of the designers,
Yeah.
Oh, and actually, Kevin was actually asking what thoughts on the panel about Lego Masters.
Yeah, Lego Masters. I watched it, and because I don't want to spoil it for you guys.
Stop! Don't make me mute you. Hold on. Who said they didn't see it yet? So Titanium. It's tomorrow. Do you have Fox anywhere where you're
I have it. I have it recorded. My dad recorded it on a streaming.
Well, I said it was
thing that we had, and I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, it's on tomorrow night again on Fox for anybody who cares. Anybody who didn't see it's going to be on again. So
I watched it on Fox.com. They had it there.
All I said about it was a great show. I didn't give any details.
That's fine.
I didn't know it was a great show.
Well, it's good.
It's a good show. I mean, obviously, even we're not gonna give much away, but they build for 15 hours and they're cramming it into an hour show, and you do have commercials. So it's kind of like, okay. I mean, that's kind of wild. I mean, the only thing I've heard from like fellow fans is like, fellow fans are like, I don't know if I could build for 15 hours. I'm like, I mean, if you're gonna try and win money, I would say I would try and build for 15 hours if that's how long I had. Now, granted, I'm guessing they give you breaks, where they say, okay, everybody take a break, everybody get out of the room. We're gonna take a maybe a mandated union break or something. Give you a break and taking off this hat. This thing's getting old. Okay, the helmet's off. I'll put something a little bit softer on my head. There we go. Oh yeah, that's
nice.
Yeah, that'll work. That works a lot better. A little softer, not as hard on the ears, I guess. Once he starts nibbling on them, then he's coming off. Strong opinion by Moto. Bricklink is data. It's about supply and demand. It's a free market. They have the molds. They can see where there's demand and produce what we want directly from Lego. It's a win-win. That's true. I mean, just like anything. I mean, those of us that have been AFOs for years. I mean, I've been doing Lugbook for about 6 or 7 years now. And what's ironic is we'll order something on Lugbook, and then sure enough, within a year, some of that stuff's actually on the wall, and you're like, great. And actually, it's kind of funny. I think I did like when you had white ice cream. I think I did like 50, and then it shows up on the wall, and now I have like 2,000. So it's like, I mean, sometimes it's not bad. In the ice cream, I mean, I think once they see it and once they see what they use it for, then they know, oh, that's a good smoke element. Oh yeah, we should probably maybe produce that, put that on the wall. So I mean, plus if it's cheap, if it's a cheap element to make, then it truly makes sense to put it wherever you can get it. I mean, obviously, the big elements, if they aren't cost effective, and anything on the wall generally goes into a cup. So I mean, obviously, I'm kind of surprised they don't put 6x16 plates back on the wall, because I mean, it's you don't get very many of those in a cup. So it's obviously, unless it costs a crap load to make, people aren't going to be, they'll be actually counter-producing their amount in their cup by putting that big stuff in there. They won't be able to get as much in there. So.
Speaking of the Lego store, have you all seen the new Da Vinci shirt and the Build-A-Figure thing?
Nope.
I looked at BAM when I was in there today, but I was on kind of a lunch for work, and so I did a quick video of the wall. Just ask one of the guys in our group actually said I shot it a little bit too quick, but it wasn't meant to be super slow. It was meant for all the AFOs that really know what they're looking for and can spot the bricks quickly.
They have okay, I don't know the name of the shirt exactly. I know Da Vinci made it. I can't remember the name, but it's the drawing of the man with the 6 arms and the 6 legs with the circle around him.
I kind of know what you're talking about. I don't know. I get what I can picture that, but I don't know what that is.
What, the Vitruvian Man or something like that?
That sounds like what it's supposed to be, but I honestly don't know.
So, dude, Lego Masters, if it takes off, you can imagine the best of us 10 team speed building under major pressure. We were talking about the best in the world. I'd buy that for $1. Josh says, yep, simple economics. They recreated the UCS Falcons since they know they would sell a ton of them based on what the 2007 set cost in the secondary market. Trapjaw gets it. And then Kevin says, Vitruvian Man by Da Vinci. So, I have not seen that, but that's on a torso on the band bar, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, I haven't seen it. I mean, that might be part of that wave that came out right around here for Easter or for Valentine's Day, maybe, or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, when I saw that it was available online, they also were showing the Chinese New Year outfit and then the new pink elephant.
Yeah, I saw the pink elephants.
Well, what's wild is actually, it's kind of funny, is I still need to do my video or redo it. I think what's funny is I think that's kind of where they're going with, like, remember I've been harping about the seasonal sets. They're going away from the minifig seasonal sets and transferring seasonal elements into the BAM bar because you're already making figures. Maybe that's why they figure they can do Brickhead seasonal and they'll just move minifig parts into BAM, and that way you still get a seasonal minifig type kind of stuff. Because I mean, they do look kind of seasonal on some of that stuff.
Yeah, Rita, I have a question. So, like, say for example, you don't have a Lego store around you. Well, I can go to Chicago or whatever. That's the closest one to me. But how would those guys get those parts if they wanted them?
You would have to go to the store. There's no other way around it.
I mean, your best bet is to go to places that, I mean, like Brickset. I mean, I made a connection with Brickset. I mean, Kevin can vouch for it. I made a connection with a guy in the UK. I don't know, maybe five, 6 years ago, when they had one of the airline sets. They go, hey, I'm looking for somebody in Europe that can get me a couple of these sets because it's only available through the airlines, and the airlines are all in Europe.
I remember those sets. Those sets.
Yeah, so the glider set. So the guy was able to get me 4 glider sets, and I took 2, and Kevin, I bought 4, and Kevin ended up getting 2 of them, Mr. Hinkle. So, and I kept the other 2. So it's one of those things where that's the way. If you want certain things that you don't, where you can get them, there's obviously the, April's of Facebook. You've got, Brickset. You've got multiple areas to go. Or you kind of just, wait and see if anybody's traveling too. I mean, obviously there's a lot of guys that travel. So.
Yeah. All right, I got work at 8 a.m. tomorrow, so I think I'm just gonna head out here.
Okay.
But
We'll
thanks
catch
for
you
having me
later.
on here. I appreciate it.
We'll see you next week.
Yeah, I'll probably. Are you going to the meeting on Sunday, Reed?
Next Sunday?
This upcoming Sunday.
Is it already this Sunday? I thought it was next Sunday.
The 9th. I want it.
Oh, you're right. That is the second Sunday. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll be there. That kind of sucked because I wanted to do a video. I wanted to do, I was going to do something for the thing, but I was going to have somebody, when they sign in, when they get the invite. Actually, if you can do me a favor, sign out and then take some screenshots of when you sign in, when you hit the link and stuff, maybe, or something. I was going to talk about how to maybe jump in the streams and stuff, but
okay. Yeah.
If nothing else, and then you can yeah, whatever. I was thinking about that, but I forgot it was this Sunday, so maybe I'll just do something else. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay. Later.
All right.
We'll see you Sunday, I guess. Yep. Well, I guess I better put the draft set requests out there if anyone wants to do a draft, I guess. So.
Yeah. Is it still possible I could get that Harley Quinn set from you though?
Yeah, I suppose I can bring that.
Okay, because I got cash, honestly.
Ooh, okay. If you got money, I'll be bringing the set.
I've got cash for you.
Woo-hoo! I'll be bringing the set. Okay, we'll see you Sunday.
All right, I'll see you.
Bye. Bye. That's the only word you guys say. I got cash. Oh, I got Lego. I got Lego for you. You got cash.
You got the cash. I got the stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Obviously, yeah. Or you have access to PayPal and can get that way too. I mean, I sold a set. I actually So I sent out the 2 sets for the prizes for the early 100 subscribers. So I sent it out to Doc and I sent it out to Kevin Wagner. I sent those out earlier in the week, and then I went to send out Bricksomniacs like yesterday, and I had somebody respond to me about one of the sets I was selling on Facebook Marketplace. Lived in Michigan, and he already paid for it on PayPal, and I already sent it like all within like an hour and a half. So it's on its way to Michigan. So that was kind of cool. So
how are people going to win prizes for the 100th video thing you have?
I did like they do, like Holland and Ball, where we just have the list of guys, and I just kind of just cycled through and took like the fifth person on this one and the 5th on the next one, and just kind of So I just whoever was in the chat or whoever had been in the stream, I just kind of did the name thing. And
oh, so you're saying there's a good chance that I have winning?
If you're around on the 100th episode, yeah, you would have a good chance.
Oh, I think
you have to be there for that episode. Yeah,
I think I'll be around.
Let's see here. Do the tutorial. It's a great idea. I write user guides, and it does help for complex tech like Zoom. Yeah, I think a lot of it is when you try to do it yourself. I mean, I'm already signed in everything, and just so. But to me, I just want to kind of, because I do have Brick Freak, and Jesse jumps in, and and then of course Andrew. So I mean, I'm getting a few people from Whistler. It'd be just kind of cool to get a little bit more, and that's why the Denver people were jumping in for the longest time. Obviously, Jim found out that Friday night this is a cool place to be. Dave also figured out it's a cool place to be. So it's if you're into Lego and you're gonna build or do something tonight anyways, hey, why not hang out with friends? Moto, he's been in a couple times. And he even tried to swoosh his spaceship that one night, which in the end didn't do any damage until the next day when something took it out. Wind or a raccoon or something took it out.
That's unfortunate to hear.
Yeah, so Titanium, closest Lego store is 15. Lego Discovery Center. Now, the Discovery Centers I've seen in the past have actually had better set type stuff. Their stuff sits around a little bit longer sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's the Brick World store, the one in Schaumburg.
Yeah. Well, we're talking about that one. Actually, I can pull something out of my bag. A couple years ago, or actually probably more than a couple years ago, many years ago, probably first or second Brick World, they had these guys, and these guys we had been out of in our store, and then I saw them years later, and these guys, the gold magnets.
Are those even Lego?
Yeah, oh yeah, they're Lego. So, but basically what I did was they have this is the right one. They got a hex screw in the back that you take off, and so this is the brick, right? There you go. There you go, Sands. This is the brick. And then you take the magnet off, and you got half tubes on the back with a half tube. Here, I'm going to demonstrate. It'll actually click in. So it'll click into the bricks. It's just not as clutchy as everything else, but that is a really nice chrome brick. So, and then I just scratched it. Okay. But
I love nice.
Yeah, so that's, but those were at the Discovery Center years after we had been out of them in the stores. Like, ooh, I'll take some of those. At that point, I didn't care what the price was. I think I had a bunch. I actually donated a couple at a couple of the earlier Brick Worlds. So, yeah, the
Discovery Centers are worth attending.
Huh?
So the Discovery Centers are worth going to?
Well, yeah. I go in there. Obviously, if I can figure out how to get the keychain thing to work, where you can actually heat up the metal spike in the keychain and be able to pull it out. I've been buying cheap keychains for years, like stuff I wanted, like more ice bears, some of the little the baby dragons that were on some of the keychains. I bought a bunch of those and stuff like that. So because I buy them for that reason, if I can get that to work, then it's kind of worth it. Then I got extra guys that work. So
try a soldering iron. Heat it up with the soldering iron.
Yeah, that's what Lance was saying at Park Meadows the last time I talked to him, and so I just need to do it. I haven't tried it yet. I should be able to do it in my new my new storage, but I'll wait until spring when it's a little bit nicer to work in there and play a little bit more once I get a little bit more organized.
I feel like that's a real risky maneuver with the soldering iron.
Yeah.
Variable temps work great.
Huh?
It'll pop it right out, but if you accidentally nick the figure, it's done.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. But I mean, that, you know, if I spent $1 on a keychain, I'm not really too worried about that then. Actually, Mike, that'd be the good time too for me to experiment more with actually making my own connections for my LED lighting. So the last one I did, I actually put the connectors between them. So each level on the tower actually has LEDs, and then it's got a connector going up, so you don't see the string going all the way up like it used to. So, but yeah, you get all the credit for pushing me onto those LEDs. Everybody asked me about LEDs. I said, hey, Jim in Denver with the carnival, he's the one that got me into the LEDs I'm working with.
They're fun to play with.
Oh, they are. I mean, and obviously I've got some of the brightest stuff. I kind of joke because the last show we did, I go, hey guys, I vote for turning the lights out. You know, I can see where I'm at. I got the brightest thing in the room. I say we turn the lights out, you know, because they're much brighter than life lights. I mean, life lights, I had one LED every like maybe, I don't know, 6 or 8 inches. In that same span, now I have like 10. And so it's like, you know, I like the life lights. No offense to Rob and those guys. I mean, it was great stuff. But like you said, to get much brighter for Brick World, where I'm technically much brighter and much louder, you know, just ask Hinkle. He likes when the party's there, you know. He'll come in and play DJ once in a while, but it sounds like my DJ might not be there this year, so I'm gonna have to.
He better be there. I expect him to show up.
I don't know. We might have to. Maybe we need to do I have to do like a GoFundMe to get Kevin Hinkle to Brick World this year. You know.
Whatever it takes. He can't force me to go and then not show up himself.
Yeah, actually, I was thinking of actually, and Hinkle might do this. Might be interesting. Now, Hinkle, can I? You know, obviously, I've been looking at a lot of his Patreon accounts. So could I do a Patreon account to help get my castle bigger by offering special rewards, special levels, or something? I kind of looked at
Patreon for whatever you want.
So I've kind of been thinking about that. I do have the. If I have one handy here, I had one a while ago. And I don't know if I did. Like the bottom tier, I could have them get the free thing on there. So Mr. Moto was saying, I mean, I'm kind of losing it a little bit. Hinkle was saying counting 900 stickers is the worst. Thanks for the entertainment. Moto says Trapjaw is more than any rural builder will ever see. Count your fortunes and make it matter with your building. Trapjaw says I'm ready for a sticker purchase now. Hinkle said at Trapjaw, praying that they, I don't know, something. Kumamoto says, hey Hinkle, I haven't said this yet, but thank you so much for being a major conduit to the community. You're a great designer and illustrator. Appreciate and really like you. Full love. Trapjaw says my lady gets pissed when I pick a brick home. She says like you need more Lego. Non-believer in my opinion. John Y, I think. Says that Mr. Inkle Draws, would you have a sticker for your new profile pic? John Y, welcome.
I think Doc's in the green room.
Oh, is he? Yeah, my list is up. I just keep, you know, I was actually trying to catch up on the chat. So his timing is immaculate. So there's Doc. Hey, Doc, you got a package yet? Oh, wait, actually, hold on. We're waiting until you connect with audio. I'll wait until you're saying something. And then, oh, Doc, you there? Test. Yeah. Did you get my package yet?
Good talk.
That was a good talk. And Hinkle's like, yeah, Doc in the green room.
Doc, it's rude to ignore people when they're talking to you.
I think Doc is experiencing technical difficulties, I think.
My one camera, what the hell is going on?
So maybe your mic is using a different camera or something possibly, or it's trying to use a different camera as a mic. Happens to me a couple of times. That's kind of crazy. Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay, there we go. Now it's reason.
Doc is up close and personal now.
All right, there. All right.
Better make sure you took a shower this morning because he's gonna be able to smell you. Is that close?
I can smell him any time.
Ooh, look at that! Look at that! You got it. Good job. Good job.
Now I'm just waiting for my prize from my, ugly sweater contest on the Hoosier Bricks.
You probably should remove him, and then so I won't feel bad about sending my address so I can get it as well.
That's okay. I'm still waiting on my my Guess Who prizes from Hauling and Balling from last year about this time, I believe.
You probably should remind them.
So
I might have...
who's Dave?
Dave's out in Colorado. He's building the 8-foot by 8-foot moon base.
Does it have the lunar lander in there, or is it a moon base that's like not reality based?
Non-reality.
Yeah, it's basically just a giant moon base using the 80s space guy, but it's humongous. So.
He's been on for the last 2 or 3 weeks, right?
There he is. Hey Dave, why don't you shoot a picture of the moon base for Doc so you can see what you're kind of building there, and then I will unmute you.
I paused the movie for the moment, so let's see.
Okay.
Oh, there we are. Let's see. So there is. Trying to view myself here.
That's why I say, holy crap, that's no moon.
I mean, it's not that impressive.
Yeah.
Holy crap is right, and that's only part of it. Wait till he shows you the rest.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't know how to view myself, so it's hard to see what I'm showing you.
You're showing us the moon base that you're working on right now up on the elevated surface.
Yep. So here is one of the missile control rooms, and as you can see, I'm building out a desk with some food, flowers, and the folks. There's a space for.
Oh, I don't want to interrupt you, but just so you know, Doc, all of the grays using are the 2 old grays, not the new ones.
Yeah, it's 100% old gray. So in these interior windows.
I'm sorry, what? It just looks like they're regular. Is there a different gray?
Well, there's the older modes.
Because I'm like, Sans likes to josh me a lot, so I don't know.
No, I'm being serious. There's the older modes that they canceled several years ago, but they're way more expensive than the normal ones. So I just want to let you know that not only is this thing massive, but it's probably like 3 times the price it could be if you use the modern grays.
Yeah, he's using the old gray, not the new bluish gray.
The blay, we call it.
Yeah.
So this is only 6 sections out of 16 total sections.
Good Lord.
To give you an idea of the scale, there's a minifig if you can see him.
Well, your wife gave it scale and she's walking back there. It's like, good God, look how big that is. It's taking over the kitchen.
There you are.
It is.
So there's a minifig, and you can see the scale of minifig to base.
I know, just to a person. I mean, good God.
Yep. So
that's only part of it. It's like there's more. There's more.
So here's the other sections. This is the moon base aquarium here.
Oh, cool. Check that out.
Oh, there we are. Finally, it's showing myself. So, so this is one of the 2 hydroponic garden sections. You're gonna have mood monkeys, of course. This is the other landing bay area. There will be about 12, 18 small spaceships inside each landing area, and there's the exit, if you will. And then,
which will be invaded by orcs with air tanks at Chicago this year, I believe.
Oh yes, orcs. Yeah, definitely orcs with air tanks. So you can see this is the crater wall.
That is nice.
And that's going to be about 3 feet high in total when I'm done. And then out here is the crater surface. And you can see that's a 1x1 resolution plate of the old gray. So it turned out to be a really nice crater looking surface. So there's a more more elevated view. So yeah,
And
that's kind of the whole
which
thing.
show are you going to display that at?
So I just rented the RV today to go to Brick World, and
Chicago.
Tanya's coming with us, Reed, and
Yeah.
we'll be driving it up to the Denver Train Show, March.
Is the Tanya Brick Kittens Tanya?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yep. So she's riding with us up there. So yeah, it's really turned out pretty well.
Yeah, he had a castle that was even larger than mine, if you've ever seen mine. That makes mine almost look like a dwarf compared to his. So.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago, though.
That was a long time ago, but what's funny is now I'm into castle and you're into space, and so it's like I don't get to. My ice bears are gonna need ice tanks too, so they can go play in space, I guess. The Berkeley. I'll just spare a couple hundred, I guess, to go have some fun on the moon.
Well, I've made a lot of progress, especially on this one turret section, and so by March I'll have a ton more done, and then by June I'm hoping to be maybe halfway done with the project. But it's running me tens of thousands of dollars at this point.
You said it's going to be at the March Train show?
I am. Yep, absolutely.
Cool. I'll be able to see it.
If you're in Colorado, come on by. It should be really neat.
Yeah, Jim is in Cal. He's the one with the push button carnival. He'll be there.
Oh, nice, awesome. Okay.
So that's what he's working on. Jim's working on building one of the rides.
Very cool.
Ride, so yeah.
All righty. Well, guys, I think we're going to start a movie again, so I'm going to go ahead and drop for this evening. But next Friday is
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, so I'm going to miss y'all, but I got other priorities.
That's what I was hoping for. You better be missing it.
All right, guys. Thanks for letting me join.
Later,
nice
Dave.
to meet you, Dave. See you later.
Yeah, Moto's leaving too. Moto's leaving from the chat. Night, Moto. Have a good night.
You guys.
Oh, night, Moto.
So Hinkle says, can we acknowledge the fact that Dave has met Doc for the first time and is just casually showing and talking that everything is totally normal? I mean, I love Doc, but still.
I mean, come on.
I mean, what isn't normal?
Yeah, what are you trying to say, Hinkle?
That Doc is abnormal?
What the heck is wrong with you? Just because I completely 100% agree with that opinion.
Yeah, exactly. You give him that look, Jay. You give him that look.
Jay, you can stick that look somewhere else.
So are you going to use that Sans drawing for like a logo or anything?
Oh, from Hinkle?
Yeah.
SansCon logo.
Yeah, but I feel like I would have to pay to use it.
I don't know. For SansCon 2020, probably not. Maybe for future after that, maybe.
I feel as if that's kind of cheating him out of a job. So I don't want to take that and run with it.
Yeah, the only thing I'm hoping from Hinkle is that he maybe has my new logo by close to episode 98 or so I can have some stuff to, give away for episode 100 perhaps.
Are you paying him to do it?
Yeah. Well, yeah, paying him in barter. The barter system is how we
paying in bricks.
Yeah.
You're supposed to pay him in exposure.
He's using these expert hands for feeling these really difficult things to get.
Okay. Shh. No. Shh.
What? What? Oh, dog. I'm sorry. I thought maybe Sans had learned a new language.
Sans had learned it. Well, it's possible. He could be bilingual, trilingual, quadlingual.
Yeah, I like to be a man of mystery, so I'm going to keep those cards close to my chest.
You just have to curse at him in various languages and see if he understands.
Well, this one won't. Other ones might.
Work.
Trap Justice, I've not told my lady about the family vacation to SansCon yet.
SansCon Virginia is for sure, people.
Mr. Hinkle.
No, it's not. Stop saying that.
That's the one that Hinkle will be at. The MC will be there. Ryan is ready to pick you up and drive you there.
He said maybe. He said maybe. He doesn't even know.
It's a for sure. It's a for sure.
We've talked like 2 times over a stream. He doesn't even know who I am.
Yeah, he does.
That sounds so wrong. Talking over streams.
How so? All right.
Silence. I don't know. So
Jay,
look at
didn't
that.
you have facial hair at one point?
I did. Not anymore.
I think I'm officially done with
Today it was purged.
And my camera's been facing me the whole time. So you get to see me fixing that level. Oh well.
I'm like looking at Jay like, did Jay have a beard?
Now he's that little baby face.
Now I'm gonna have to go rewind and rewatch the videos to see it when he gives somebody the look if he has a beard.
He does. I'm telling you, he just said he shaved.
Yeah, I know. He looking at him, he looks different too. I'm just like, he does look different.
Well, maybe it's his evil self, and the good self has actually been abducted by aliens, and we just
like the mirror universe, like the evil Spock. Yeah.
Maybe perhaps.
Well, I guess they can keep him. This Jay seems way cooler than the other one.
Yeah, you see in the chat it says SansCon is 1,000% for sure. Brick Fair, Virginia.
Who said
Chicago?
that?
Chicago's up in the air. The Hinkle.
You can't hold an event with my name in it and not have me not there. That doesn't.
That's why he's trying to say if he can get to Chicago, there will be a SansCon Chicago. The MC will be there for Chicago.
Oh, Mike B. Oh, hey, Mike B. Sorry, he types and then he's there. There you go.
Hey, Mike.
No.
Mike, I have a question for you. Well, more of a statement. How dare you kick my mother out of that group chat? She is heartbroken.
Wait a minute. You were on a stream with me.
No, don't try to push the blame. No, you're trying to push the blame on someone else. She came to me today, almost in tears, saying how someone I knew hurt her in such a way she hasn't felt in years. And I can't believe you would be so cruel.
I guess I'm guilty of it, but I was told to do it.
No, I know. No, I'm just messing with you. But did you delete the group?
Well, I'm not sure how to because Facebook is being weird. I've deleted groups in the past, but I can't find the delete button for this one.
Oh, so you were trying to, because I thought there were more members than one last time I checked.
Well, the group is officially hidden right now.
Why are you trying to delete it?
Well, do you want it deleted? Do you want me to bring it back? I mean,
I didn't want my mom on it.
I told you I kicked her off unless she.
Yeah, no, I know, but because of that group, somehow she found my other YouTube channel, one I didn't want her to see, so that's good.
What?
Well, I didn't know nothing about your other YouTube channel.
I don't know, but somehow the two connected some way, and now she has access to it.
Well, that's not my doing.
No, I know. I don't know how that happened. I think it's just some weird. I don't know. I don't know what stars aligned for that.
That must be that Facebook illegal algorithm you're using that no one else is supposed to know about. But somehow.
So what are you doing on your other Facebook or other YouTube channel?
Non-Lego related things.
Well, that just looks standard, Jay.
In contrast to Sans, who does not want his mom involved with the Lego stuff, my mom has the sig fig.
It's not that I don't want my mother involved. I've had her do voice work.
And so does my dad.
I've had both my parents do.
Which my mom picked.
My parents do voice things on my channel. However, I don't want things that are personal to get out unless I let them get out.
So Mr. Hinkle says, ha 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 ha, what? Kicked your mother out? That's classic Sans. Yay, Mike, told ya. And then Mr. Hinkle, this is perfect with a big smiley face. Look at this, I've got some announcements. Something.
I just love when Mike, saw all the Sans childhood photos from the mom's Facebook.
Well,
I was trying to figure out who she was and why she wanted to be part of the group. Because
No, I'm just messing with you, Mike. I'm just giving you a hard time.
no, but I mean that's really why I started looking at her pictures, because I was like, why does this person want to be part of the group? And
Why would
I mean,
anybody want to be part of that group? That's the real question.
well, no, I mean she's never been on any of the streams. It's not like, I know a lot of the Lego people, so she wasn't a normal Lego person, and so I was like,
so all of a
no,
sudden
I'm not knocking your mom. I'm just saying that she's just not the normal fit. So I was like, what pulls her to this?
What is your normal fit, Mike? What terrible restrictions must a female in 2020 put herself through to fit in your idyllic world?
Oh Lord.
Okay, the group is going active again.
Exactly, it's going live, not private. Don't hide it.
Which group are we talking about?
Reinvite that lady. Say sorry, it was a glitch by Facebook. I didn't mean to just
Matter of fact, I'm going to invite your mom again.
Exactly. Make her a moderator or something.
Do that.
I will click on your mom to be moderator in 2 seconds.
No, I don't need my mother on the
Hinkle says, who is this lady? Oh, wait, she's related to Sands. And then the asterisk kicks out.
I have to say, your parents don't look any worse than my parents do. And my parents look funny.
My parents look. I just don't want my personal stuff that I don't want shared to get out somehow. I want to prevent that as long as possible. Like, I don't know, my address.
I didn't tell your mom about the group. You did.
I didn't think she would go behind my back and betray me in the way.
Hey, I wasn't, out of all the people in the world that would have joined the group, your mom was not one of them I thought would do it.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think anybody would have thought that. Come on.
I didn't. I thought the absurdity of the whole situation was something that warranted me telling my parents about, because it's just ridiculous.
Oh, I thought that was one supportive mother, that's all.
No. She was just seeing if it was a real thing, I think.
Well, it was, and it is.
Maybe something along the lines of, people actually watch this content?
They do, I guess. I was just as surprised as you are, Sans. Honestly, if my mother decided to pop into one of my streams, I think I'd probably leave the stream.
That would be a good call.
But I don't think my mother is technically savvy enough to even get into a stream.
Well, you never know.
Well, she can't get on her email without 3 people helping her. So I'm pretty sure she's not coming on a stream.
I'd say that's probably a good bet then. 22 of those. How many did I say added? 13? Yikes. Almost catching the rogues. I can probably do that. I'm about 7 away.
I'll be right back.
We will be here.
Are you going to invite your mom to the stream?
You are not funny, no.
I actually thought it was quite humorous myself.
I know, unless she's on the Facebook, drop the link.
Stop it. This isn't I don't appreciate this, and I will hunt down all of your mothers and something.
Well, I'm pretty sure my mother could beat up you, so.
I'm not saying I'm gonna assault your mother. Mom's dead. Oh, I would have cried.
I'm gonna tell on you.
I swear though, the first time she posted, I was like, who is this? And then why? And then when I realized it, I was like, oh my God, what do I do? Should I shut this thing down now? I was like,
Fun.
I will tell you that there's been more members since she's shown up though.
Well, we've been advertising it on multiple streams, so you know.
Oh my! That might be why we have actually almost 15 members now.
We need to have the link so we can be able to drop the Facebook link in chats and be like, hey, don't forget, there's a Facebook group.
Sans Con 2020.
Yeah, and I definitely think a Ryan and Sans road trip would be quite entertaining.
It'd be something.
Or it'd be a lot of silence in the car for however many hours.
www.facebook.com/www.facebook.com/group/3252.
Crapjaw says my mom would have no clue how to get on as well, Mike B. He says my dad surfs porn and gets malware, so computer's barely at home. Not for kids in all caps. Well, I said I built my dad a custom computer really nice when he killed that within a couple weeks years ago. And I'm like, that's it. I'm not building another one. Go buy a Dell if you're going to kill it.
The link is in the internal chat if anybody wants to go to the Facebook group.
Ooh.
I guess I don't really care anymore. Sans, Sans is an issue. I guess he needs to defend it.
Yeah. 13 plus 22 is 35. Up to 35 nights.
And
plenty of ice swords.
So otherwise, how is everybody doing tonight?
Pretty good.
We're all here. Oh man, woo. Tired, but I'm here.
Oh, I got my first Chima set thanks to Reed.
Oh, that's your first one? Wow.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I've alreys looked at Chima and went, no. I mean, nice builds and all that, but if I don't like the figures, I don't get a set.
Well, that's
you must have gotten your poly bags then.
So I got what?
Did you get your poly bags from Reed then?
Yeah, they arrived today.
Yeah. Well, and then Kevin earlier, he got his. And then I couldn't remember who my third winner was. And then I got a hold of Somniac through Instagram. I sent him the other Atlantis magnet set, the one that was unglued. And then and since I basically doubled everybody's prizes, I threw in the women, BFAB's in the chat. Welcome, BFAB. I threw in the female figs magnet set that was unglued. I threw that in there. And then I think I threw in just a little Duplo brick or something I'd laying around or something. So his went out yesterday at the same time I had sold one of my sets on Facebook Marketplace, got payment and sent that out too. So Mr. Inkle says, BFAB, the man who never sleeps. Jude says, where were you on the night of 2/1/1991?
I don't know, officer.
I don't think Sans was born yet.
Perhaps.
All right. I'm going to have to call it a night because I got to get up early tomorrow. Got an appointment to get to.
See you, Jay.
But
Later,
it's nice to pop on.
Have you, man. Yeah. Nice to have you.
See you later, smooth face Jay.
Have a good night, Jay.
Bye, everybody.
See you. Have a great night.
I got a new tripod.
Your mom get that for you?
No, I think the easiest way to explain it, I'm just gonna say I stole it.
That works. It works for us.
Okay.
Oh, and it's that clampy kind that you can put on like a tree branch or anywhere. And
yeah, well, I mean, I already have one like that, but this is way bigger. I mean, this is.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fun.
Do those hold? I mean, Sans, serious question. Do those hold up pretty good?
Fold up. I mean,
No. Do they hold up? Do you when you use them over and over and bend them all the time?
I mean,
the
the small one I had one for over a year, but one of the things popped out, so it became real loose. So I got a new one. But yeah, I mean, it held up for a year until I popped it out on accident. So yeah, I would say so. This one seems kind of cheap though. I don't think this one will do very well.
But it's really grippy. Have you used it on trees and whatnot?
It grips, but my phone's too heavy to really hold up, so it's a fine balance.
Okay, so.
Hey, Doc.
Huh?
I wouldn't suggest you suggesting to have him use it on whatnots.
Oh, and what? Oh, I see. Okay. I mean, because Sans films outside, so I thought he'd had tried it, various crazy angles and whatnot.
I usually just use my big tripod or my little one. Because I bought a big tripod from the Goodwill for like 25 cents. You know where it's at.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to spend $200 on a tripod.
I think that is a terrible idea.
Well, because everything I have, I just need an expensive one that has the better mount.
Wait, what do you mean by better mount?
On the top for the camera.
What's wrong with the current one you have? Oh.
Yeah, they all get loose and all. I mean, the most expensive one I've gotten is like $25, and they're all like crap. And so I'm like ready to go to the actual camera store and drop real money on a real freaking tripod and be like, all right, fine.
I don't know. Whatever brand I found is not terrible.
Well, when I got the camera and some of the gigantic lenses on there, it's just like, no, I need a better mount, better tripod, better.
So, Doc, you're shooting with a DSLR?
Yeah.
What?
It's a Panasonic. Camera? It's a Panasonic Lumix.
That's not a bad camera. I have a Nikon D40.
I use a disposable camera that I got at the pharmacy down the street.
I have one. It's covered. It's surrounded in plastic, so I can go underwater. But I haven't found anything underwater to use it with. So it's been sitting around for 2 years now, and it's like, I wonder if the film's any good in it.
How's it going, guys? Okay. I was gonna say I didn't know that Whatnot swam, but.
Well, I wouldn't be, I would force Colin out into the water. He'd be like, Colin, go out there. I'm gonna stand here on the beach. You get out there. I know you're allergic. Go.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah,
how's it going?
Pretty good. I mean, if there's red tide going and I just stick a single toe in the water, I will break out in hives over my entire body.
Hey, BFAB, did Ryan finally stop streaming?
He did, yeah.
Is the gunship done?
It is, correct, yeah.
Yeah, because I saw you in my feed before I went to sleep this afternoon.
I was in somebody else's stream again after this, and I'm like, yeah, they're boring. I'm just gonna hop open to Hope's Castle stream, where the party's at. So
I try.
It's been pretty boring tonight.
I'm not gonna provide alcohol, so I'm sorry. Bring your own.
We're still waiting for Sam's mom to appear.
Is your mom actually gonna show up, Sans?
No.
On the Facebook. She'd show up on the Facebook.
Oh, okay.
No, my mom's not there either. She's dead.
If that was only, I mean, I know Sans mom is not actually dead.
She's dead. She's dead to him. He doesn't want to talk to her anymore after she joined the Facebook group. He's like, I can't talk to you now, Mom.
She's quite literally dead.
Yeah, I feel like you'd be a little bit more emotional, Sans, if that was.
I think so too. Hey, the vibe says hi, Big Fab.
Hey, what's going on, Vibe?
Oh wait, if Ryan's over, then Vibe can also join.
BFAB has been jumping streams since 5 a.m. with the Aussies.
I have. Literally, I've been on stream since 5 a.m. So.
Oh, so I must stream after this then, right? To keep it going.
I will hop in if, I mean, as long as I'm not tired. I want to go to the gym today, but I've missed the last 2 days.
Then you need to take a nap and then go to the gym.
I mean, here's the thing. If I take a nap, I'm not going to wake up.
Set your alarm on your phone for 1 o'clock and go.
I did that last time, and the alarm went off. I looked up, and I'm like, yeah, screw this. I'm going to sleep. I'm not gonna go work out.
Just think of all of the ladies and how jacked you want to be and get up out of that bed.
The thing
Yeah,
that
think of all those ladies you won't talk to.
So get out of bed.
So to say this, working out at the gym, I could tell that that I just feel better about myself in general. You know, it's like, yeah,
Probably physically feel better too, like you got more energy and whatnot.
yeah. So I just need to change my diet because here's the thing: I can work out, 7 times a week, and if I'm eating crap, it's not really gonna do anything. You know.
Less bread. Those carbs instantly turn into sugar and then turn into
True.
fat.
That being said, I used to eat 7 loaves of bread a week. Now it's down to 2, and I don't even finish the full 2. So.
Well, that's good. You got to you can't just cut yourself off because then you become miserable and jump right back on it.
Yeah, for sure.
Taper that, taper that bread addiction.
Yeah, straight up.
Well, all humans are addicted to one thing, and that's food.
That is true. That is so true. I wish that wasn't the case, though.
And it's also an addiction that you can't get away from because if you do, you're going to die.
How is food an addiction if it's a necessary thing?
Because it's how you do it. It's all about proportions,
Yep.
Not everyone's addicted to food.
Oh, I am.
You have to have it to survive, don't you?
That doesn't make you addicted. That's a necessary thing to have.
Yeah. I mean, that's
I'm sorry, is BFAB's camera on? What the? Oh my god.
Yeah, but he's not actually showing anything important.
He's showing us Lego sets, showing his haul. He's still teasing us with that haul, that $1,000, 15 Walmart haul he's got.
So the hauls are here. Let me kind of turn it a little bit.
No, show the face.
All this stuff, I've thrown some stuff on top of there. That's not a part of the haul. The dimensions aren't, but like everything else there is basically a part of the haul. There's more. You just can't really see it all. So.
Ninja with the bricks is in the chat. Welcome.
Ninja with the bricks. What's up?
Ninja, you can also join.
I think he's at work, or he's moving.
He is moving. Yeah.
He's moving this weekend.
You guys want to see something that's really sad? Okay.
All right. Okay. Gonna flip the camera, and we can see your face. Boom.
That's why I said it first.
Well, okay.
Right that is
Hogwarts.
destroyed.
What happened to Hogwarts?
When I was moving, it totally got destroyed. Even though it doesn't look horribly destroyed, all the bottom parts are totally destroyed. And then at my modular buildings too, they're kind of screwed up too. So.
Aha! I see a stream where you rebuild them.
Yeah, that'll happen right after the Hidden Side stream.
Okay, so sometime in March. All right. But that'd be something you could just do on Twitch, just be like, boom, let me have the camera pointing at these sets, and I'll just rebuild the damn thing.
I've been trying to gain an audience on Twitch. I'm trying to kind of branch out, so yeah.
And I mean, that'd be something you could do for hours and hours too,
Yeah,
while you do your chitty chat. So when are you gonna raffle off one of them figures I see back there? Them Comic-Cons. When's the $5 raffle? I'll get 2 tickets this time.
That was Eric who did the raffle. I don't raffle things off. That being said,
so did he use the raffle money to buy the figure?
He did. He got $200 in raffle. Oh, so here's the thing: he had the minifig first. He bought Vixen for I think $130, right? He ended up raising $200 in $5 tickets, and then I ended up winning the Vixen for $5. The thing is, I had a Vixen before, right? And I'd given it to my subscriber, right? And I was just gonna wait and buy another one. And then I won the raffle. It was so good to get a Comic-Con minifig for $5.
I wasn't very happy when you won the raffle. I was like, rigged. Just like when Jeff wins all the random number raffles. Dang it.
Yeah, Jeff is just smart. I feel like that's that's a given. But I was very happy, so I didn't have to buy another one. That being said, there was 4 other of Eric's contests that I totally lost money on, that I put more money in.
So you could do that Kobe figure.
Oh heck no, that's $70.
Or the Shaq. Well, hello, the Kobe figure would be like, if I get $200 in donations, then or raffle tickets, then we'll raffle it off.
The crazy thing is the Shaq thing. It's lost in the mail right now. I've not got the Shaq minifig.
And has the Kobe gone up any?
The Kobe I think is about 100 right now. So
okay.
I'm just glad I snatched at 70. I wish I would have jumped on it at 40. But
I know. I remember you were like, well, maybe. And then the very next day, bam, $75.
Yeah.
It's the price is gonna go down. It won't take long.
I mean, I think that'll still maintain around the $100 range. I don't see it going up though. That's the thing. So That being said, once I get a job now, because government's actually taking all my money, that's what happens when you don't pay your bills. I just looked at my account today and all the money that was in there was gone. So that's bad. Luckily, I have a mother that, can help me out. But I have a lot of duplicate sets that I got when I went on my little, clearance spree that I totally plan on in like future giveaways. Like, we already have the set, right? So other than like the Harry Potter train that I have duplicates of, I have so much duplicate sets in that haul that I plan on giving away. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, speaking of duplicate sets, I have this extra hidden side set I wanted to send to you so that when we did the hidden side stream, we could do a giveaway of a hidden side set. And then that way you could mail it out.
I mean, that might not be a bad idea. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean, just another extra thing for the hidden side stream,
Yeah, some little like motivation thing. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't sound like a bad idea.
I still need to go get a hidden side set for the hidden side stream that's never going to be found because it's hidden.
Okay, well, the new 2020 sets are out. I seen them. I was standing there staring at that. Keep staring at that lighthouse.
They are out, but they are also crap.
I don't like the train, but I like the lighthouse. I'm like, I want that
feel
lighthouse.
I feel like the first wave was better, but there's some decent ones for 2020. I like the cheapest set and the subway.
I would like the shrimp shack, but I really can't choke that off.
Okay. I just like the new figs in the new wave.
Yeah. Straight up, yeah.
So in the hidden side stream, if someone finishes building the hidden side set that they have, do they have to be kicked off?
No.
So,
because you're gonna try to Zoom it, right? Because there's a lot of people that want to be in on that.
No, it's gonna totally be done on Zoom. There's way too many people on the stream so far. Luckily, they're all adults, which is good for me because if they were kids, it is so much harder to deal. And like I said, I accept everyone, kids, adults, whatever, but it is so much harder to host a stream when you're just dealing with a bunch of kids. So.
And especially if they start to get all random and you're like, yo, rein it in, kid, rein it in.
Yeah. I mean, I've done my fair share of having kids on the stream. I do have my core group of like people that I stream with, right? And, the kids on that, side of that, they're good, right? But like, most of the time they're either fanboying over me or don't know when to stop talking. So, yeah.
Yeah, they don't know, stop talking about something random. It's like this, get it back to Lego, kid.
Yeah. Also, guys, if you ever feel like I'm talking too much, just let me know. Tell me to shut up. I won't take it.
You're talking too much. Shut up.
All right, okay. And then what's this? Ninja says hidden side stream February 31st, which is March the 2nd.
I got my hidden side set.
You're in, Hope Castle. You're in.
Okay, I don't want to buy a hidden side set for the stream, but I really do want to join the stream.
Oh yeah, and I got that dragster thing or whatever it is, that freebie. Got the freebie.
Ballin'.
Reed, I know what you're doing. Are you just waiting for someone to call it out? All right, good answer.
What is Reed doing?
Oh, I think he's Pink Bucket Nationing it.
He's pretending to be thinking the bucket.
Reed, does Chester have a bucket?
I love it, Hope Castle. That's great. I love it.
You gotta like cut holes in it so so you can see. So you can be like Rudy from Fat Albert.
Right.
You remember he wore that mask over his head and had the two eyeballs so he could, that snow cap over his face.
Doc, what are your feelings on Godzilla?
Godzilla is kind of cool in some movies and kind of not. And then he got fat when he came to America. And
wait. He's always been fat. When the Americans did the movie the first time, he wasn't fat and everybody hated it.
He got fat. That's all I know. Everybody in Japan went, wow, he got fat.
He ate too many Krispy Kremes.
Sorry, that's what they said. That was the main thing that people in Japan said about, Godzilla. He's fat. And I was like, yeah, I agree. Look at him. Look how chunky he got. But other than that, I like it. I really love the whole monster verse that they were trying to do. I wish they would just go for it. Just like, okay. The mummy sucked because Tom Cruise had to be the mummy. It was just dumb. But other than that, I loved the King Kong. The King Kong was good.
The Dark Universe is the one with Tom Cruise and the Mummy. The Monsterverse is the one with Godzilla and King Kong.
Oh, they're different? Oh, thank God.
Yeah, they're different.
Okay, good. Because I'm hoping, isn't there going to be a King Kong versus Godzilla, another one?
2020.
So this year, yeah. And I loved the animes they've been doing in Japan every few years.
I just watched the first one that they did on Netflix. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
I just watched the first one last night. I've been on a Godzilla kick for the past few weeks.
Yeah, the whole Mecha Godzilla thing was just like, whoa. You'll see.
That's so no, I know about it. I know more about it than I really should.
That's the only Godzilla figure I have is Mecha Godzilla.
I mentioned it to BFAB semi-jokingly, but I was also being serious. The past 2 days, I think, or the 3 days now, I guess, all I've been doing is watching videos about Godzilla on YouTube. I need to spend my time in
You
better
told
ways.
me that?
Yeah. I like Godzilla so much. I actually watch. Oh Lord.
Sans, when did
I
you
watch
tell me that?
toy videos where people make their own Godzilla movies.
I know what channel you're talking about, BFAB. I ran it, or Doc. I ran in that BFAB. I sent it to you last night or yesterday or something.
Yeah, I'm subscribed to 2 channels that do such things.
I know that yesterday we were talking about. What were we talking about? You were talking about the animation channel. Or was that the day before?
I don't know. I sent you the thing that you could potentially work off of and copy somewhat.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I don't think you're actually going to do anything like that, but I thought it was an idea.
Sans, I might have to reach out to you. You never know. You seem to know how to do a lot. So.
What? Wait, what?
I said I might have to reach out to you again because you seem to know how to do a lot. You know?
I guess I do. I don't. Sure. All right. Yeah. No. I'm not dumb. Oh no, but dog. One of the biggest critiques of the '98 Godzilla movie that was in the United States was it's not the same as the original. It's not as fun. It's not the same shape. It's not my Godzilla. If there were hashtags back then, Twitter would be.
Is that the one with Matthew Broderick?
Yeah, where that's a giant iguana.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
People were complaining it didn't look like that, and now people are Japanese are saying he's too. Because they made it look like just like all the stupid people in the costumes throughout the 50s, 60s, all that nonsense. Now they're complaining, oh no, now it's fat.
People will always complain. You just got to do what you want to do.
That is so annoying.
I think part of that was they've appropriated our Godzilla culture.
Yeah.
But I'm like, if Americans didn't love Godzilla, it wouldn't be as big as it is.
Yeah, they've been shipping over those films since the 50s. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
So, people who know a lot about Lego, if you know anything about ideas, Lego was supposed to have an Ideas Godzilla character.
And then Toho said, heck no.
Well, because Ideas was flopping so badly, they pulled out a lot of stuff, you know?
So it might be, somebody's got to reintroduce it then.
I mean, here's the thing. I think you guys have all read the article from Bricks for Life, right? Or no?
No.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No. Okay, so Bricks for Life, they made an article saying everything that got canceled by they had inside sources and this and that. And one of the things that got canceled was, Godzilla. They had Captain Underpants. They had Smurfs. They had Avatar, not the Airbender one, the blue Avatar characters. They had Shrek. They had everything. So Lego, if that is true, which Bricks for Life is very reliable, if that is true, Lego still might have the licenses for a lot of those stuff, which means Lego might use them in the future. Like also Minions, before they even announced the Minion sets, Despicable Me was one of the things for Dimensions, right? And then a little after they announced the Minion sets, so.
Well, if they're going to do Godzilla, now would be the time because King Kong versus Godzilla is probably going to be the last one the United States does for another 20 years.
Yeah. Unless it makes billions and bazillions of dollars, and then they'll be like, hey, let's make another one.
The last one did make money, but it just wasn't enough to confirm any more films after Godzilla versus King Kong. Fortunately, you can't stop the corporate machine, and they already started making the movie, so they got to upload it or premiere it.
What did you think of the last Godzilla movie?
I just watched it for the first time a few days ago, and I really enjoyed it. I mean, I'm taking it for what it is. It's a monster movie of giant monsters fighting. I'm not going to take it for the storyline was. I mean, yeah, there were a lot of plot points that were a little bit silly, but I'm taking it as giant monsters fighting each other.
Yeah, well, especially the mother surviving so many. I'm like, she'd be dead now. Just something falling over would have killed her by now. She just would have been killed in the wake. But it's like,
Hope
okay,
Castle,
fine,
you
whatever.
still alive, sir?
Do what?
I was asking if Hope Castle's still alive. He looks zoned. You good, sir? I think that means yes.
I don't think he's very interested in the Godzilla talk.
What?
Castle, you're the host, so feel free to just tell us to shut up. We'll do
Who's
it.
Godzilla? Who's Godzilla? I don't know Godzilla.
That's a fair point.
And Hinkle Godzuki. Blah.
What is that supposed to be?
Godzuki is Godzilla's son.
No, you take my contacts out.
I have not heard that name for Godzilla's son. And what adaptation is that the name for Godzilla's son?
One of the old ones.
It's from the old animated cartoon from like the 80s.
Okay, because I haven't really looked into all the cartoons yet. I just started dipping my toes into the one about the American one from '99, but the other cartoon ones I have not looked into because I know the first one, his name is like Manila, but he looks like a bad. He looks bad. The second one's just Godzilla Jr. or Baby Godzilla.
Yeah, Godzilla's son was his name. Whatever, you know.
Well, I mean, yeah, but dubs and subs and yeah, those always change them up.
Straight up.
Straight up BFAP. Yeah, thank you for adding that piece of commentary to the conversation.
I feel like that's my new like catchphrase.
BFAP, you remind me of a jet jaguar. I think that's who you best represent.
Donald. Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right.
I don't even know who that is. So
it's the second or third worst liked Godzilla monster.
Thanks.
Hey,
I appreciate it. Man.
You're above Manila and Zilla, so.
And Magilla Gorilla.
Well, I don't know if that makes sense.
That's funny.
Magilla Gorilla that's old school.
That's outside of Godzilla, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's a Hanna-Barbera cartoon character.
Hanna-Barbera is awful.
He had a hat and a vest that he wore.
No,
you guys don't like Scooby-Doo or no?
Scooby-Doo, the original Scooby-Doo, yeah.
I like any Scooby-Doo.
And I like the first movie because they all look like the characters from the cartoon show.
Yeah.
I'm more of a live action kind of Scooby-Doo person. I can't even say that.
I bought all the Scooby-Doo Lego sets when they like first came out. We were so happy because I used to be a fan of the 2012 animated series Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. So.
I love the van. The van is a beautiful build.
Did you end up getting all the sets?
I did, yeah.
Dimensions pack.
Correct. Yep. Still have those two. Yep.
Did you get the Scooby-Doo polybag that came with the DVD?
I did not know.
Boom. You want it?
Complete that
I appreciate it, Sam.
Complete that Do collection.
Yeah, that's probably like one of two sets I bet you don't have. That and a polybag of like a sticker sheet and a miniature monster or mystery mobile.
What's a polybag?
There's a support group for that on Facebook too. They'll help you find, locate, and buy polybags.
I've never heard of a support group for polybags. This is news to me.
Where have you been?
I don't know, but somehow it feels like I haven't been hearing someone bring that up every single week for the past 2 months.
Sam's not wrong. I do know about it now. I've searched it like 50 times within the last 2 months. So
searched what?
The polybag support group.
Oh yeah, on Facebook.
Ooh, look at Sam. Look at it go. Look at him go.
Yeah, if you want it, I can trade you. What San Diego Comic-Con figure do you like?
I'm looking at that Deadpool
Listen to your
duck. Is what I'm
polybag
looking
collection,
at.
Sam. Let's show it off, sir. Let's see it.
Wait, what is it?
You should show off your polybag collection.
I don't have a lot of polybags to show off.
Yeah, and I usually just buy one and then open it.
I have 2 polybags in my collection. I mean, as long as it's more something different, you might as well show it off, right?
Most of the ones that I have sealed are just ones that I don't really have a reason to, and they're not rare, but they're a little bit rare.
Trapjaw, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll be right back. I have some upstairs. I'll grab.
Not a clue. I don't know what Trapjaw is talking about.
Reason polybag denial. I'm like, I don't know. Those polybags came away from Reed pretty easy.
I was gonna say they don't take up as much space, I'll tell you, than a lot of the other stuff. I can afford to have a lot more of those than I can other stuff.
Yeah, polybags are very. If you get good ones, they're really nice to buy in bulk too. So.
Yeah, they're becoming a better alternative to the CMF figures too.
I feel like I'll always buy the CMF figures.
Well, I'll always buy a few, but at $4.99,
Thank God Walmart didn't think that $4.99 was a reasonable price. They are not at that.
They're $3.40 or $3.50, something like that.
Yeah. Of Fab.
But I can never find any at
so
Walmart.
that's probably
They're
the
always
rarest
gone.
one you have, right?
What is that? Hang on, let me.
No, apparently a Superwoman's more expensive than this one.
Oh dang. Okay, so you have the Dimensions Green Arrow.
Well, Supergirl. Yeah, I got about 5 or 6 of her.
Dimensions came in bags. I thought they all came in cardboard box things.
No, they do, but there was some exclusive promo ones. So what is that one? Scala?
Supergirl came in the PlayStation 4 starter set for Dimensions.
Oh, it's a Clickets of some kind.
A McDonald's Clickets bag, yeah.
Okay.
No, so
I don't have that.
That one was San Diego Comic-Con that they were passing out, and that one was is PS4 exclusive.
Correct. Yep.
And then
Jessica Cruz. Okay.
Those are nice.
2 Winter Soldiers. Dope.
Oh,
those were pretty good. Those were somewhere.
Scooby Doo.
That
A brick separated poly. Interesting.
They had them at the stores. I never bought them that way.
Someone bought it for me while I was at Kids Fest. I would not have paid for it myself. One of those magazine bags I just thought was interesting. I think that's the first one they sold in the United States, so I thought, oh, that's cool. I don't know. I think this is from some book. I found it at a thrift store. I think
that might be like a Lego store promo.
It's one of the animal. It's from the. I remember looking it up. It's from an animal Build-A-Book from like last year or something.
Oh, okay.
And then
Finn. Okay.
Yeah, that's about all of them for sealed stuff.
Oh, that's still a good polybag collection. That's good.
Yeah, you got a few things I don't have, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, one's kind of a Comic-Con exclusive.
Sort of. That Green Arrow, though, came in a set, so he's the only piece in there that's exclusive is the pad.
Yeah, and the Supergirl, her hair's different. So.
Maybe land first visit pins. Oh boy.
Said Chilean something what?
What?
What was those pins you said?
Oh yeah. Or buttons or whatever.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. That's cool. Well, I don't know why I said funny. That's cool.
Oh. Yeah, well, there's some other things in here, but they're not overly interesting.
You have a nice polybag collection, Sam. So yeah.
Thank you, Beefy. You have a nice San Diego Comic-Con collection that I would probably, without regret, kill you over.
Without regret.
That might be fun to watch. I'm game. I'll pay for you maybe.
We'll live stream it.
Exactly. I believe we one of the events at SansCon.
I don't have a lot of morals.
I might just sell off all my Comic-Con minifigs soon if the government keeps taking my money.
Was there a judgment against you, and now they're garnishing your? I mean, government just can't swoop in out of nowhere.
Oh, they totally are. Like I went to the bank today, and I'm like, "Where's all my money?" And they're like, "Yeah, state of Wisconsin, something took your money." And I'm like, "Oh, this is bad." I'm just hoping they don't take my tax return. But I don't live in Wisconsin, but I got in my car accident in Wisconsin. My medical bills are from Wisconsin, so.
Yeah, if they reached into your bank account, then yeah, I'm sure your tax return is just going to arrive directly at their offices and not at your house.
Yeah, so that's
probably.
I'm hoping it doesn't, but yeah, you guys are probably right. So.
I found this at a thrift store. I just thought it was interesting. It was tucked between different books. I have no idea how or why someone donated it, but it's an order sheet from '94.
Oh wow.
It's worth probably nothing, but it has some interesting parts on there, and we'll try to do scan by, and hopefully it won't be too blurry.
Yeah, I kind of want to use that sheet right now and order some parts.
Hey, Brick Bunnies is here.
Hello,
Brick Bunnies.
Oh, and
hey,
Deppy has returned.
I like the curtains from Fabiland. I think that they have a bunch of different motor boxes and just older elements that are pretty neat.
Could you actually order anything from that, or is it?
I would imagine not. Although they also have a bunch of different numbers listed underneath different countries' flags. I'm not entirely sure what that has to do with anything. So that's something.
Yeah, straight up.
I was gonna take it to Brickworld last year to try to figure out if anybody had any idea what it was. Well, I mean, besides an order sheet, if they had any more information on it, but I never went.
Straight up, yeah.
Yeah, Trapjaw says all those calls you've been hanging up on, BFAV, they've been looking for you.
I blocked I was getting like 7 phone calls a day. I don't get no phone calls anymore, but that's probably why.
Exactly. They're just kind of like, okay, we tried to set up a payment plan with this fool, but he won't talk to us, so let's just grab it all.
Yeah.
That seems fair.
Well, I'm gonna have to apply for a job soon. I probably shouldn't have quit my job, but yeah.
Probably not.
I didn't expect to be in this predicament, right? And you know, now that I'm in this predicament, I feel like I have to go get another job.
How did you feel about my pretty picture, Mr. Hinkledrew?
Oh, it was a good photo. That's cool.
I'm pretty happy with it. Do you have yours saved from when he did you eating bread?
I don't.
Hasn't he done more than one of you?
I think yours was better, Sans. I love Kevin's work, but yours were better.
Why don't you have one of yours though?
Because, or maybe it's just because.
I don't think he had a reference photo to do BFAV's
No,
face.
he totally did. He totally did.
Okay.
I totally need to save it.
I think you should request it, because if you aren't showing appreciation for his art, maybe that's why he never wants to do what you have to offer.
No, Kevin's a very talented artist, so he's a good artist. So.
No, BFAB, when are you going to start your rant videos again?
Oh, I have one coming up very soon.
Oh, you want to say who it is?
It's not a rant on okay, it's not really. Let me say, I critiqued everybody from Lego Masters, and some of my comments aren't that nice.
Yeah, I heard you talking about that.
Oh, this had to be good.
It's not about like drama or anything. It's just me sharing my first impressions of people.
Oh, but we did. I don't think we really got to look at all of the contestants yet either, though. I was by the end of the first episode, I was still like wondering, who some of the people were.
Yeah.
BFAB, just bite the bullet already and become a commentary channel.
I mean, with my channel views tanking recently, I might have to.
Well, I think I'm gonna have to call the live session, guys. I'm beat.
Okay. It's only 11.
Huh?
It's only 11.
That's okay. I bowled really good last night, and I'm running out of energy.
Any 300s?
No, my teammate shot 300. I had 278. We both had the front 8 strikes. I went 9 spare, left the 7 pin in the 9th. He struck, and then I went 2 strikes and left another 7 pin for a 9. So 278, and he shot 300. It's pretty cool.
Straight up.
Straight.
All right. Well, thanks for inviting, Raid, as always.
Yep, and then I will be streaming next week, but hopefully people who are doing things for Valentine's Day are not here. So
hopefully they're not here, or hopefully they are.
Hopefully they're not here.
Oh, okay.
But they can recognize. But if they get bored in the evening, later in the evening, they can recognize their significant other for letting them enjoy this wonderful hobby. So, okay, we're gonna end it. Thanks for everybody for stopping in. All that.
Yep.
Well, actually, we'll admit him.
All right.